Good evening, friends. How are we today? I'd like to start off this episode by introducing our sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by Dimples and Dice's Bean Broth. In a world where everything is a soup, where everything is a sandwich, Dimples brings you coffee, which is a bean broth. Tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help myself. And we're alive.
Wow. Powerful.
Hello.
Incredible.
Hello, everyone. We're here. Red, take us away.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Wait. What am I doing?
You know, the
Just
Dungeons and Dragons.
the intro
Dungeons and
thing.
Dragons.
That's what we're doing. Yes. I continue my trend of being less prepared every week. But to buy time, we're going to start with introductions of all of our lovely cast and crew. So, Marley, take it away.
Oh, hi, I'm Red Fangirl. My pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I do first playthroughs and nostalgia games, and I will be playing Marley, the Corvum Wizard, who is afraid of flying and definitely in a lot of trouble right now. She also uses she, her pronouns.
Great. Thank you. Gertie.
Hello, I am Gertie Grey Roost or Ashley or Odabuff. Pick your poison. Tonight I'm picking Gertie. I am a, frequently interloping on BlueBardsCastle streams, opera singer, hanging out as a community cleric in the great Humblewood, formerly a bartender, right now trying to keep everyone from dying. We'll see how that goes. My pronouns are she, her. Gertie's pronouns are she, her. Are we here for a good time or a long time? Let's find out.
Kingsley.
Hello, I am Josh, also known as BlueBardsCastle on pretty much all social medias. I do roguelikes and RPG playthroughs, and I am playing Kingsley Stoneantler, our trying his best Cervan Bard Artificer who is definitely blinded and definitely having a bad time and is here for, well, he's here for a medium time at the very least.
Hey. And Oswald.
Hello, I'm Dimples and Dice. You're on my channel. Also known as Prince. I am playing Oswald, a German that looks like a chinchilla who his team wants to yeet into whatever. But he is a sorcerer that has done some accidental necromancy and got himself in trouble. And now he just wants to go back into retirement where he was happy.
Good luck.
It's too late for that, I'm sure, but
Probably.
Too late for that. All right. And I am Red, the DM of this game, wife to Dimples and Dice, an occasional stream crasher and guest on his channel at other times. My pronouns are she, they. So if you are joining us for the second or third time, welcome back. We are glad you're here. If this is your first time, you can catch the previous episodes on Dimples and Dice's YouTube channel. Second session went live today. This is a 4-session mini campaign for the month of March. So today is the third episode, and next week will be the finale. Already.
Unless we die today.
Right.
I got my backup character already ready already. I'm gonna be the owl that actually knows how to fly.
Wow.
We don't have any flying birds in this
How
campaign.
to fly. I'm laden with steins and shields.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anyway, what happened last time is our party of adventurers here emerged from the Humblewood on the edge of the Crest Mountains as they were trying to reorient themselves after getting lost, fleeing for their lives because of Oswald. And they decided to look for the source of a mysterious black river, whose banks they found small skeletal frogs. And so they journeyed literally into the Crest Mountain through a tunnel, an old abandoned bandit tunnel, looking for the source of the waterfall feeding the river. And Oswald triggered a trap because, of course, the party forgot to check for traps in a bandit tunnel. I mean, yes.
Traps for the friends we made along the way.
Right. But, they overcame the problem of having whip-tracked a drawbridge after Marley just yeeted herself off the edge into the darkness. Good job, Marley. And encountered some rather aggressive lichen and violet fungus in this interior cavern with the river running through it before following a staircase up into a kitchen, actually, that appeared to be mostly abandoned except for some deadly potent herbs and a barrel of potatoes. As y'all were then bickering in the courtyard about what to do next, Kingsley and
Marley, I think.
Marley were blinded suddenly, and we rolled initiative right as we wrapped things up at the end of last.
We did, didn't we?
We
Yes,
sure
we
did, and I remember it
at the
being
end of
bad.
last session. Yes, in fact, Marley rolled a 1. Kingsley and Oswald rolled 3s.
To be fair, I rolled a 1 with a -1, so it's kind of impressive.
Fair.
I think you should go
Right.
first because of that.
I don't know about
Right.
that.
Putting it out there.
Number 1, yes, and Gertie, being the paranoid owl that she is, rolled a 13, and is actually gonna go first.
Wow.
Because
Against what?
right, so that's what we're getting to, because nobody else rolled well either. Woo! All right, so
Okay.
let me paint the picture for you of what's happening. What is it, Dimples?
You're painting the picture. I was using my paintbrush.
Oh, okay.
We're doing great, gang.
Yeet Oswald.
Yeet Swald 2021.
I'm gonna appreciate Josh's throw.
Okay, so yes, the group is standing in a courtyard. To your right is a low stone wall, over the edge of which you can see a beautiful sunset. As you know, because right before we ended the last session, Kingsley, you went to look over the wall. That is just looking straight down the edge of the cliffs, and below you and to the right, the waterfall is emerging from the rock. Y'all are quite high up in the side of the mountain. Behind you is a small building set into the rock, which is the kitchen from which you came. And across from you is a large stone building that partially protrudes and then disappears into the rock face. That is actually caving in on one side. You can see beams and stone crumbling into the courtyard where you are. The trees along the stone wall to your right are all dead, but there are multiple beds of herbs, including the red bloom, which Marley, you recognized growing up in a hedge community as a fairly rare but expensive herb that can be used in some pretty powerful potions. Without certain combinations and treatments, the herb, if ingested or if it enters into an open wound, basically prevents you from clotting and will cause people to just bleed out continually. So it can be very dangerous, which you advised the group of. And then Oswald just promptly threw it out of the kitchen window, the stuff that was in the kitchen. However, there's now these like large beds of these red sprigs of herbs, and also these tall white flowers that swayed with a gust of wind that came through and just blew a bunch of pollen right into Marley and Kingsley's eyes. Gertie, you're on high alert, having been down in the cave down there. You were the first one to notice the movement of some of those fungal growths that were creeping up on the party. And what you notice is that all along the husks of these dead trees, there are these little woody figures like peeling away from the trunks of the dead trees. You see the movement, and you also feel like the flowers, those white flowers, are moving a little bit too much. Like it's not just the sway of the wind. Like you feel like they're moving themselves possibly of their own volition now.
I think what Gertie would do pretty immediately is, as a free action, say something to the effect of, can we run into one botanical thing that is not trying to kill us? And then
The potatoes.
A potato flew around.
Wow. Wow.
Awkward panda. Welcome, animators. We're just starting. Wait, was that a reference?
Oh my
God.
The potato flew around.
Oh, does it need an
It's
S?
It's a vine. But okay, so I think Gertie would...
like that old social media thing?
Yes.
Okay, I never saw it, so.
No, you're good. I also was never on it. But
Look, they're all on YouTube.
I'll send it to you.
Sorry.
I just pain on the inside and on the outside.
Anyway, Gertie would, be yelling about how she just wants to run into one botanical thing that isn't trying to murder her and her friends. Something to the effect of, creepy things coming off trees. Those flowers move too much, while casting prayer of healing on everyone.
Genius.
Our hero.
We are hurt. So just gonna...
Yeah, after Oswald and big into that violet fungus down there.
Right.
Listen.
That was not intentional.
Okay, so everyone gets 13 points of healing.
Holy shit.
Wow.
It does nothing for your conditions. You're still blind, so, good luck with that. I'll think of something maybe, unless someone else does. But health. And then I'm going to, so Gertie's pretty much has deduced that the lowing was the cause of the blind, or no, I don't know they're blinded, but I know there's some funky stuff going on.
You saw this cloud of white pollen, and you just reacted, so you don't even know that Kingsley and Marley are blinded yet.
Okay,
a cloud of white pollen just blew through across your face, and you're and then you saw and reacted.
Okay, I think as to prevent action, I'm gonna continue to be on the alert to avoid. I'm not really what's the word? Trusting anything botanical in nature right now. I miss my bar. I miss the botanicals. I want my bitters.
Grass.
Yes, yeah. I want my bitters and my little lavender sprigs for the drinks. This whole being outside thing is where.
Be gone, crops.
Yes. Ooh, so I'm gonna prep an action to continue to try and dodge the poofs of pollen. The pollen poofs. That's me done.
Okay.
Y'all take your health.
So everyone take your health quickly before I go. So this there's two beds. Well, are there two? Hold on. 3 beds. Sorry,
Sure.
3 beds of these white flowers along the old path that runs through the center of the courtyard here, and they're really starting to move now. In what, well, Oswald and Gertie can see is that they're like literally uprooting themselves, kind of like not completely out of the ground, but there's like clods of earth like falling off around their root bases as they're like moving. And you see these like the flowers like close up for a moment and then sort of like open with a burst, and these like pellets of white pollen come flying towards you. Okay, that is a 15, a 16, and a 6 to Oswald. No, Marley, Kingsley, and Gertie, the 3 largest targets. So Marley, does 15 hit?
No.
Is it an attack?
Yes.
Like
Yes,
is it
it's
an
an
okay? Because
attack.
they have advantage on Marley and I.
Oh,
I do
Yeah, because we're blinded.
because you're blinded and you can't
mage
get
armor
out.
up, but that still doesn't help
And
me.
you can't get out of the way. Okay, well,
Thanks for pointing that out, Kingsley.
Look,
I wrote it down and
I know
I
I would
forgot.
too.
That's your GM brain again, isn't it?
GM brain hurts me when I'm not GMing.
Okay. 13 poison damage.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a good thing we just got
Because
healed.
That's exactly what we're back at where we were. It's fine. Oh.
All right, Gertie, 16.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, Kingsley, a 15.
No, but you roll again, I guess.
No, that was with advantage.
Oh, bless. No, I'm good. I'm great. Oh, good. Kingsley's just like, ah!
All right.
What is this?
Cool. So those have taken their turn. And now, Oswald, you can see that these like little woody forms are about your size. And they're peeling off the trees and running towards you. 2 of them reach you from the closest trees. The other ones are now standing in the path. And will... Oh, what?
It's a cat.
It's a cat. It's a Murderito. It's a
Murderito.
Murderito. And Kingsley and Oswald.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I assume that's a 22 hits you, Kingsley, for 3 piercing damage. And Oswald, a 20 hits you
Yes.
for 4 piercing damage. All right. So, what we've got is those flower beds in front of you, and then on the path also, we have 3 of these like little woody figures next to Kingsley and Oswald are 1 each of them as well. Oswald, it is your turn.
So these things are actually in melee range with me, or?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. That's fucking wonderful.
I mean, the other one is with Kingsley. So I would say only 1 has you engaged.
Yeah, that's still not good. Okay, I think. Sure, I think I'll do that. So I am going to on the one that is, I guess, next to me.
Yeah.
I will cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
I'm just recalling what happened the last time that was cast.
So DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay. That's a 9, so no. And it takes 5 bludgeoning damage or 8. Which
That I think the second one is if is a conditional thing. That is. Hold on, I'll show you the thingy. No, it did not mean to do that. It was supposed to show the text. Ignore that second roll.
It failed, right?
That's okay.
Yeah, it failed. So it
So
says
it takes 2d6.
But does it take the 5 or d8?
it takes the
Both. The total, the 13?
no, the 5.
Okay.
And
Got
then as my next one, if it I
If
could
it
try
fails
to
to get
crush
away.
it. Yeah, and then
Got
I'll
it.
do another 2d6.
Got it.
Sorry.
Wonderful. Okay. Good job.
Uh,
You shave off some of its, you crush some of its little protruding twigs.
I don't know if a thing can take a opportunity attack if it's restrained.
I don't think, no.
Then I'm going to move away from this thing
Okay.
and try to move.
So where would you like to retreat? Like behind you is the kitchen doorway. In front of you are most of these other figures.
Well, I say the kitchen doorway then.
Okay. Great.
And what else is left? Hold on. Paint me a picture again. What other things are still attacking out here?
Okay. So there's these 3 flower beds of like these white flowers that are like very agitated and just pelted you all with these like little pellets of pollen. And then there's these 2 little twiggy, woody figures that just like ran up on you and Kingsley. And there's 3 more of those same kinds of things in front of you on the path. They're like, like they're not even like humanoid. They've got this like central like barky mass, and then these like little appendages with twigs and thorns and stuff on them that they're swinging at you.
So there's 6 of them. Did I just make that
5.
number up?
There's 5.
5.
There's 5. 2 next to you, 3 on the path ahead, and then
Okay.
these 3.
5 of them, 3 flower beds.
Okay. Then and you said they're like twiggy, woody things?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use 2 sorcery points.
Great.
And I am going to use Chaos Bolt on, I guess, the closest one ahead of me. Like,
Okay. The
Yeah.
one next to Kingsley.
I think Kingsley can handle himself.
Your blind friend?
That's right. He's blind.
You don't know
You're
they're blind.
fine.
But I don't know you're blind.
Hold on, I get it.
Yeah, I guess I'll yeet one in the distance, I suppose, with Chaos Bolt.
Excellent.
I assume a 22 would hit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do Chaos Bolt as this first level and fire damage, I suppose.
Great. Roll me your damage.
I don't think it gives me an option to tell you what type of damage it is, but
That's okay.
da-da-da-da. Oh my fucking god. I'm going to use another sorcery point because I'm almost out of spell slots. And I'm gonna re-roll those.
Okay.
It's fair.
That's 2 and a 1. Damn. That's
Snarly.
That's better.
Whatever. It should be. It's supposed to be fire damage, but whatever.
okay. All right. There we go. All right. So they're vulnerable to fire damage, and that clean takes one of them out.
Huzzah!
The one.
Yay!
Nice job. So it is like pretty dry, and just immediately just goes up in flames. Kingsley, your eyes are just like filmed over like milky white, and you just hear like a crackling, like
Stop it.
It's
Listen.
getting hot in here, so hot.
crackling flash of fire next to you. You feel like this scraping, prickling pain in your side from something that you can't see. And like, what do you want to do?
Kingsley panics and is like trying his best to like get whatever is on him off, but it's also like in his goggles, so he's trying to like get, and he just can't. And I think he just reaches down to one of the little vials he has, and he just casts grease in front of him.
Okay, great.
Which is 13. It's a Dex 13 save.
Is there a
for
save
anyone
from this
in
blinded?
I think is it a
Constitution
constitution
save?
No, I'm saying like
we do a
how long does it
constitution save at
last
the end of our
for?
turn? Is that how it does? Or
That lasts as until the end of your next. Yeah, you must do a DC 12 Constitution save or be blinded until the end of your next turn.
Oh, okay.
So
that'll be done after
So,
this
yeah,
turn.
After this turn.
After you finish doing your action.
Good thing I don't need to look to throw grease on the ground. It's
Yeah.
just 10. I just put it right in front of me, 10 feet, at a little 10-foot square.
Good.
Okay, so Oswald, you backed up.
Yep.
But Marley and McCurdy, you're now standing in this big puddle of grease. So each creature standing in this area must succeed on a Dex saving throw. Or
Are they in front of me? I thought they were to the side of me because I walked off to the side.
Oh, yes, you walked off to the side, to the wall. You're right. Okay, you're not standing over by them. Great, perfect.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was fairly confident that no friends were in front of me. I got you two, you
Yeah.
flightless birds.
Flightless birds. So, okay. So the one that you're only gonna hit this one.
It's fine.
And it's rolled a 16.
Jeez, that's a quick little tree.
Guess I have it. Good. Wait, no, I rolled for the wrong guy. Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun.
Trip the tree.
13.
Trip the tree. Ah, damn it.
Ah.
Okay.
Fine.
That was an exceptionally good roll because they're not actually that dexterous.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so, cool. So Kingsley, you gas grease and you're like rubbing at your eye and you start to like blink it away and see this scene in front of you.
What is happening? What are these? What is this?
Yeah. And also the beautiful sunset, is back in your vision.
I don't think he cares about that right now.
Marley, it's your turn. You're blinded.
Oh my goodness. Okay. When Gertie told us what she did on her turn, did I hear her voice from the side of me or from in front of me?
So like if you and you were standing next to Gertie. So Gertie is actually like kind of between you and the path and the rest of these, like not completely, but like Oswald is now behind you in the doorway to the kitchen and Gertie is like to your side and slightly in front of you. And Kingsley's just like way the fuck over there, looking over the edge.
This might be a bad idea.
I love
Do it.
that. Then absolutely do it.
Okay. Marley's gonna be like, where did you go? Where did you go? And she's gonna try to not like this goes into a cone, so she's gonna try to face it away from Gertie as much as possible, but she can't see, and cast Frost Fingers, which is a Constitution saving throw.
Roll me a wisdom.
Oh no. Wisdom saving throw or just wisdom?
Just wisdom to see if you like sensed.
There we go. I was like, it didn't come through.
You did. You missed Gertie. You had like a good sense of location from her voice. Okay, so Cone of Frost. Oh, a 13 Constitution saving throw. That would,
I think,
hit all two of in the path and like one of the flowers.
Yeah, because one of them is dead.
Yeah.
It'll do 19 cold damage.
Oswald Flex.
A
Crisp
19
bark.
and a 16.
Jesus.
Or like charred
What was
Barkley.
5 and 19 and a 16. Okay, so
So the 19 and the 16 take half of the 19 damage.
yep. Okay. Half of 19 damage. Ooh,
Haha.
nice.
Okay.
Downside to only having second level spell slots left right now.
Can't fight mushrooms, but we can fight little trees.
Heck yeah.
Well blinded. It's fine.
It's fine.
But you're good now. You're not blinded,
All
right?
right. So, yeah, you're like shaking your head and your eyes are tearing up. And right as you finish casting this cone of cold, your eyes clear enough for you to see that there are these like strange little, looks like dried up bushes standing on the path in front of you. Well, one is like all kind of like burnt to a crisp and collapsed, and the other two are covered in icicles. And you have also managed to like severely ice up one patch of white flowers as well as the patch of red bloom that was nearby. So we are back to Gertie.
Okie doke. So body count is currently. Are there any? There's the one down, and then everything else is just like with the various things.
One
One's
is
by
all
Oswald,
tangled
right?
up in
Or-
earthen grasp. That's right close to you, but stuck. One's by Kingsley.
Yeah.
The patches of flowers aren't actually like moving towards you. They're staying in place. And the two twiggy little figures in front of you look to be in rough shape.
Okay. Then I think what I'm gonna do is cast. Sacred Flame at the one that is closest to me.
The one
Mostly-
that's in earthen grasp.
No, the not the one that's sorry, the
On
one
the
that's
path.
yeah.
Got it. Yep.
It's a no, wait, did I fuck that up? No, I didn't. No, did I? No, I didn't. It's supposed to say no, dex save of 13.
Okay, a dex save of 13. Do. That's a 1.
Nice. Okay.
Not in that one. Fine.
Okie doke. Then I'm gonna press the button, and it's gonna take 5 radiant damage.
It also crumples up next to its burnt companion onto the stone path. So another one down. And Dimples, you're taking this very loud.
Sorry.
Okay. And the pollens, though, sway again, extremely almost more agitated than before. And another cloud of white polleny pellets comes towards all of the, Kingsley, Marley, and Gertie, because Oswald, you're back in the kitchen now. So
We don't
a
like this.
19, Kingsley.
Yeah.
That hits. Okay, a 12, Marley.
That's exactly what I'm at. So, yep.
And an 8, Gertie.
Nah.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
So Marley and Kingsley, make me Constitution saving throws.
Oh, not
Find it
again. We both got a 7.
Oh my god.
At least we're consistent, okay?
I think Kingsley's literally like, not again.
You just clear your eyes and you're just like, what's that? And then boom.
We did establish that I could roll with advantage because of the goggles. So can I try again?
Yes, you can. Well,
Okay.
You didn't. Did you take your goggles off to try to clear?
No,
your
because
eyes,
I
or no?
wiped them and then
Yes.
would have like.
Okay. Yes.
It's gonna be like a 2. No, it's a 6. So fine.
Okay.
Like just fine.
It's just happening to you. Marley, you take 4 damage, and Kingsley, you take 10.
Ow!
Gertie, you take 11.
Great. Gertie's just like this.
Wait,
is
no,
the
a 12 did not hit you.
Oh yeah, it did not hit me. No.
Wait, no, an 8. Sorry.
No. My armor class is 17.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Same.
Just sucks to
Okay.
be you,
Same.
apparently.
So,
Same at all.
the needle blight and your earthen grasp, Oswald. Do they make a saving throw to try to get out?
I believe so. Let me double check what that is, though. One moment. Da-da-da-da-da.
Let the plants hit the floor.
Oh my god. Failed bludgeon restrained for the spell's duration. So it is restrained for the spell's duration.
Oh, it's just restrained. Great.
It can use
Okay.
its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC.
Okay.
So it can take a
Cool.
strength.
It's gonna do that. Does it? No, a 10 does not.
No, it
save,
does not.
I'm assuming.
It's a
Great.
13.
So it remains stuck. All right, Kingsley, the one next to you is gonna make another swipe. That's a
Fine.
6. It won't hit. You're flailing about again, stumbled back, trying.
Having the worst time.
Yeah. Okay. And then the one on the path.
Leaning with it
is
and rocking
gonna
with it
run
to try to
up
matrix
on
out
you,
of it.
Gertie. The one that was remaining on the path is gonna run up on you. Cool. So, Oswald, it is your turn. There is now one of these little woody figures has
Plant Boy's got to do another deck save or another deck save if he ended the turn in the grease.
It's true.
Oh no! Wait.
A
Yes,
creature that
the one-
enters the area or
one
ends its
that
turn
next-
there.
That's next to you. Yes,
Mhm.
another deck save.
Yep.
That's a 17.
Damn it! These little bastards.
Since this thing is still in the crunch,
Yeah.
I'm just going to smoosh it. And I hope I
Okay,
send sap
great.
flying to the moon. And that is going to be I think I just do the damage, don't I?
Yeah, because you're already mooshed it.
So
Duck. Get him. It's oh my god, womtastic. It's a dexterity.
Just kill me.
Womble.
Just kill me.
Amazing.
Rumble, you know what you've done. You know what you've done.
I love it. I love it.
There's another 7 damage on that thingy.
Okay, and it's not dead yet, but it's not looking good.
Motherfucker.
So, great job, Oswald. You're
So
helping.
it is not restrained anymore. The hand disappears after you do that thingy.
Oh, okay. So it's not restrained. It's just looking a little crumpled. Kingsley, it's your turn again. Bless your heart.
I don't know, man.
Okay, but you do have a general idea though of like what's going on now. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't really understand it, but like you're like, hey, there's like a thing here,
But, like,
in front of me.
For sure, none of my friends are in front of me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Then I'm just gonna cast sleep in front of me.
Great.
That's what we're gonna do. Okay. And we're gonna pray. Nope, that's roll the dice. Don't do that. Really? 17 on 5d8? This is not Kingsley's day.
You needed 20.
Kingsley's having a bad time, gang. Now, this isn't a 90-foot or a 20-foot sphere. Are any of the flower beds in there and have not a lot of health?
Oh, it's in a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Am I?
Like in front of me, a sphere in front of me.
Okay, but it's not centered on you?
Mm-mm. I can place
Okay.
the sphere anywhere.
Yeah, you
So
can
I
center
placed
it
the,
wherever.
I
I've,
was gonna say, like off to
Yeah,
the side.
I've placed it so that like
front of
I
you,
know
yes.
the sphere will
Yes,
be in
okay,
front of me and around.
Yes, 2 of the flower beds are but that will not sleep anybody.
All right, that's fine.
What
You know
about,
what?
is
It's
it
fine.
in the range of that one that I had smooshed? That
No,
still was
because that's
alive?
over to the side.
That's all the way over there.
And he placed it in front of you, so it's
Kingsley
gonna
just
hit
like
Gertie and
just
Marley.
like starts crying quietly. Just
You
like,
don't
I
even
can't
know
do
that you
and
missed
he's
them.
like, I don't know what's happening. I can't do anything. I can't see. This is the worst. Let's go see the black waterfall and fix the forest. I hate this.
Kingsley
Okay,
sounds like
Marley.
Oswald now.
Yeah, you and Oswald are gonna be pity party buddies.
You're a mess. So since I could briefly see,
Yeah.
I am going to do Frost Fingers again with whatever the most plants I can get in without hitting any of my friends. So it's a 15-foot cone. I don't know if it would be the
Okay.
exact same or.
Yeah. So I would say that you would probably just like try to do it in the same general direction, because there is you know, like you saw that you had like a number of the twigs and this flower bed, so you're like, great, just do it again.
So she's gonna go. Did everything go away for everybody else? And she's just gonna put her hands out and cast it again.
Great.
Just decent damage if it works.
Yes.
I was gonna do something else, but I need to be able to see. So
Right. Okay, so let me make those con saves. Right? Con? Yes.
This time, Gertie is not a range, right?
A 9 and a 9. So that will not save. And yes, Gertie is not in range.
Yay.
And a 21.
You're just
All right, the flower bed saves. You were a little off this time with your cone, but you still got the other 2. And so they are both now dead.
Marley's just over there like, all right, everybody, chill.
why are you like this?
There's a reference that Red won't get again.
Why are you like this?
Wait, that was a reference?
Batman. Never mind. You still won't
That was
get
a
it.
Batman reference?
One of the worst Batman movies ever made.
From the Governator.
Wow. Okay, listen.
I mean,
Everybody just chill.
All right,
Okay,
So-
but here's the thing. Uma Thurman in that movie.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Hi, hello.
I mean, fair.
My baby queer self was like, ha, ha, ha.
Bad movie. Great Thurman.
Yes, exactly.
Her acting was terrible in that movie, but she was
Oh,
playing
the
an
acting
actor.
was not why anyone was.
Damn, it's horrible. I love it.
Sorry,
This
I don't
is
know
so
what we're
we're
talking about.
derailing.
I'm so
We were there
sorry.
for puns and
And Red-
poison.
And Red is just lost. She didn't know what the fuck
I'm
was going
sorry,
on.
guys.
Yeah, I just have Marley and Kingsley face right now. All right. So, so just for those of you that can see, which I guess actually everyone can now because your turns have ended.
Yes.
Mhm.
Their only remaining little plant thing is next to Kingsley now because Marley got the other one in her cone, and the flower beds. Yep. So, Gertie, we're at the top of the round now.
Okay, so I think Gertie is how far away are these flower beds?
So the courtyard is only about like 50 feet across. The flower beds are 20 to 30 feet in front of you, like depending on which one it is. So there's like 2 on either side of the path, about 20 feet in front of you, and then another one on the right side of the path, about 30 feet.
Okay, then I think that Gertie's going to cast Guiding Bolt on one of the flower beds because I think what's going to happen is first Gertie was like, just hit whatever is near. And then
Right.
her friends got blinded again and she was like, fuck, right. Fuck, right. Okay, the white flowers, pollen, poof, can't see. So words aren't my strong suit. Just careful. And then it would cast Guiding Bolt if she can on the
I
left
presume
one.
on the left one, the one that got previously iced.
Yeah.
Great.
That hit?
Mean Gertie. A 15? Yes, that hits.
Cool. 11 radiant damage.
All right. It is dead.
Great.
Killed it. Its flowers are now wilted into the ground.
Great. Cool.
Good work. The other two look perfectly healthy, though. So
Listen.
One, I'll
There's no
take
need
it.
to rush.
It's got to
great.
start somewhere.
So they are.
They're about to boot again.
So you might as well just be like, you know what? It's fine. Just
Like, should I even
get it over with.
Condition?
That's a
Should
6
I?
and a 7. Go, Gertie and Kingsley. You both
thank
say.
God.
You can see.
I can fight.
You missed that reference. Is that another reference?
Wait, that was a ref.
I'm
Yep.
so sorry.
Oh my God.
It was a Fairly Odd Parents reference.
Oh, that was like a cartoon thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was like a cartoon thing. Wow. Good job.
Look, we got to get a month free of Paramount Plus, and you can catch up on all those Nicktoons.
All right, Kingsley. So does it make a deck saving throw now, or at the end of it?
It's at the end of its turn,
Okay.
so it can do its thing first.
All right. It's gonna claw at you. 21 hits. That's 5 piercing damage.
Kingsley's doing real bad right now, gang,
Okay,
health-wise.
Okay. Oh, ah, oh, ah.
Oh, bless your heart. You're just getting wrecked by a bush.
Just like
We
college.
didn't even do that. Oh my god.
Ooh. I just like, as soon as you said that, I was just like,
He's gonna say it.
I was
He's
like,
gonna
I
say
got it,
something.
I
He's
got
gonna
it, I
say.
got
Someone's
it.
gonna do it. Someone's gonna.
It can't be me. It can't be me.
I would like a sticker because it wasn't.
Look,
all the
there were
people I thought
worse.
it was
There
gonna
were
be.
worse things to say.
there were also worse things to get wrecked by.
What do we do when we get to 20 misread references?
We all get 20 points of health back.
We take a shot.
Please.
We all
Please.
take a
How
shot.
close are we?
Shots.
We get a long rest condensed into
Yeah.
1 hour of time.
We have 6 references. Let's go.
Gaming the system.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
So, Oswald, it is your turn. You can see that your dear friend Kingsley is not doing very well.
Did it do the
around
deck
edge of
save?
the kitchen. Oh no, it did not do the deck save. All right.
It'll still pass it. It's fine.
It doesn't have good decks.
Oh, that's a 17 and the 18.
18? It only has an 8 decks. It's a -1. Like,
I want to see your rolls on the screen. What's going on here?
Right?
you're lucky because that last claw that with advantage was a nat 20. So
Okay. Well, Oswald
I
sees this
don't
thing.
feel lucky.
It's fucking up Kingsley. Kingsley's over here crying and shit. Oswald
Fully.
feels bad. So Oswald's going to look at the thing, throw his hand out like he's about to cast the chill touch, and he's like, not doing that. And then brings out the crossbow and takes a shot.
oh wow. Your first attempt to use a non-magical weapon.
I used a crossbow in the first session.
Did you?
Yes.
He did.
All right, a 19 hits. Good job.
What's it like to hit things?
Thunk. 9 damage.
All right, that does not kill it, but it makes
Motherfucker.
good effort. You see little splinters of wood go flying off of it. And Kingsley,
It's
is
gonna-
your turn.
Grab it and try to cast Shocking Grasp.
All right.
We're just gonna try. It's an 11 to hit, so probably not. Or does 11 hit a little tree?
No, it has armor class of 12.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Kingsley's literally just like,
So
The
then my
story
notes
of your life is missing things by 1 point.
yeah, Kingsley's literally just like just trying to grab at it, and like sparks are going off. But I think he's so used to using Celeste for like those kinds of things that he's like, I don't know how this works. And, like the
Maybe your
lightning's
depth
just sparking,
perception is like kind of off. 'cause you
just
know your
grabbing,
eyes.
missing it. He's having a real bad afternoon.
Oh. Marley, it's your turn.
He's like, please, someone just kill it. Please.
Look at the murderito. So cute.
Speaking of, where is the murderito?
on me. I have
On
murdered
Rudy,
you.
who is the only one who stood steadfast through this entire.
That's probably
Okay.
for the best.
Oswald's doing fine.
Is the murderito blinded?
No, the murderito has cover in the bedroll.
Okay.
It's fair.
We are
It's got 3/4 cover.
Ooh.
Okay.
Straight jacketed it.
It was the right choice.
That's the third
We
time
almost
one
killed
of us has
Ash.
almost spit out a drink. You okay? You
This
go
is
make
the second time I've gotten Coke up my nose. I've got, Coca-Cola up my
Oh my god, that's
Hey.
a good COS.
You gotta get through the game somehow. I'm not here to judge.
You're like, it's
Because
Yeah.
I'm laughing in this session.
Time to clip that and play it out of context forever.
No.
yeah.
Well,
I don't think that's the best way to get them to sponsor you, Ash.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So
Jesus
we're a mess.
Christ.
I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm just gonna turn the same
If
shade
y'all
as
are
my eyeshadow.
looking
Don't
for
mind me.
a professional production, you came to the wrong place. We're here to
No,
have
we're
fun.
professional.
This is very
We're here
We're
for
here.
Bush and Coke.
Death by Snoo Snoo. Oh, shit. Another reference Rhett
Crying
won't get.
from laughing.
This is a pandemic,
Another
so
one.
I haven't been working out that much and my abs hurt. All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Marley, what are you gonna do?
Can
Calm
you
down.
remind me
Dimples.
what, like, the ones that are actually close to her? I have something I want to do. I just don't know. We don't have any plant beds yet left, or do we have one?
There's 2 plant beds in front of you
okay.
on the right side of the bath. One is 20 feet and one is 30 feet from you. And then poor Kingsley, off around 20 feet to your side, is just flailing around in a puddle of grease, like sparks shooting off his fingers, while this like little twig bush thing just keeps raking his side and he's bleeding all over it.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Good thing we
Yes.
froze those awful plants.
as a member of Team Meat, I would like to try something. Can I take Mold Earth? It's a 5-foot cube.
I thought you were gonna say, can I pick up Oswald?
Oswald at it.
Too far.
This is why
That'd be
Oswald
hilarious.
moved away from everything, including his party.
Right.
So my thought is, without hitting Kingsley, get the 5 feet that will still get this twig thing, and push up the earth and whee it out.
Great. Cool. I love that. Good work. Very creative. Because he's still standing right next to the wall.
It's a cantrip, and it doesn't really say much.
Okay,
So-
what's your whatever you use for spellcasting? Int. Roll me an int. I'll say it's just like a 12 to like place it correctly.
Intelligence check, you said?
Yeah, because that's your spellcasting.
Did that go through? Oh,
17. Great.
Nice.
Yep.
eat,
Plant
over the
here.
wall.
Yep. Just this little pillar of earth comes jetting up from underneath the twig that is assailing you, Kingsley, and it goes flying over the edge of the wall into the sky. It can
I'm
fly
gonna also, real quick, can I see Oswald?
now. He's behind you.
Oswald, I can't fly, but that can. She's gonna be like, and just sit there.
That's one way to put it. Gertie, it's your turn. Kingsley is now
Crying and bleeding profusely.
in
Yeah.
his corner, and there's just these two patches of pollen in front of you, or pollen flowers in front of you.
Yeah, my priority is absolutely using my last second level spell slot to save people from the brink of death. Because we have 2 of these beds and no little yeetable creatures left, correct?
Yep, we're just fighting 2 stationary flower beds now.
Which have proven to be quite formidable.
My literal worst foe.
And like while
The
I'm
gardening
doing-
section at Lowe's.
Well, I mean, I could try and eat a flower bed. Listen. Oh, now that's a thought in my head.
Oh my god.
With
But
enough coke,
no.
anything's possible.
Listen, stop.
Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, no, but genuinely, I want Gertie's first priority would be making sure people are healed, so she's gonna cast Prayer of Healing again. Because that's the only thing I have that hits multiple people, and you both are like what at 8 and 6. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast this on you too. And Oswald, you heard it all.
Oswald's sitting pretty.
So is Gertie.
Oswald's in the back.
Oswald said, "Y'all got it."
As we're
You have a front,
Murderino
right?
and Gertie are doing great.
So I'm gonna cast this. You get 11 points of healing.
You are the best.
You're welcome. And
That's what Kingsley literally says it just like that. Thank you.
I think Gertie says, "You're welcome. Avoid the pollen."
I'm trying.
Oh, that's me done. That's
Try
it.
harder.
You're back there. I want to hear shit from you.
Kingsley is still mad at Oswald from the whole like you should just murder people conversation last week.
Oswald just was trying to explain to
Oswald
you
is not very
that
charismatic.
he's not comfortable with murder, but he thought you might be more.
Yeah, no, he's still upset about that for sure.
I don't even think saying it that way helps.
It didn't. It made it
Oswald's
worse.
just like, hey, I think you're more capable of murder than me, so we're cool, right?
You were probably really comfortable with it, right? That's why you stopped doing murder, because you're so comfortable with it?
Gertie will murder anyone we need to murder.
The old girder.
Great.
Girder.
All right. Does a 15 hit you, Gertie?
No.
Does a 10 hit you, Marley?
No. I have mage armor up.
What? So
Nice.
exciting. All right,
didn't
so
hit me.
you're starting to understand the timing of these pollen lobs that are flying at you, and you both step out of the way. Great job. So now, Oswald,
Yes.
what are you gonna be doing?
What is
About
left
the
to be dead?
These 2 flower beds, the Lowe's gardening section.
All right. There's 2 flower beds. And have we determined was a white one that is shooting pollen that
There's 2 flower beds of these white flowers that are
Okay.
shooting pollen at you.
cool.
Which does some damage when it hits.
Yep.
You can't say yes.
Mm.
Let's see. I have 2 more spell
Sure
slots.
does.
Get Oswald will cast a Chaos Bolt at 2nd level.
Heck yeah.
So let's do the thingy. And oh, it does. Okay, got it. There we go. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, it does. Just hits. Great. So it does 20 total damage
Yep.
to both of them.
No, it should only do it on one. I can only
Oh,
target
only
one
on-
thing.
Only on one. Okay. All right. So that wilts like a good half of the flower bed. And Oswald, as you cast it, you just smell this faint scent of lavender fills your nose, and your little chinchilla fur is gonna smell like lavender for the next 4 days. So
Oh, Oswald
Be
loves
worse.
lavender.
Could have been Bradford pear.
Maybe they'll
Os-
pursue you.
Oswald, as long as it's like not a damp feeling, Oswald would be like spinning in the perfume flavors because he probably was worried about stinking since he's been out adventuring and going through dank caves. So
Yeah,
this probably makes
smell
Oswald very
like
happy.
fresh laundry.
Those caves were dank.
Great. So Kingsley and Marley, what would you like?
Look,
to
I did it, y'all. I did it. I
How
can do the magics without necromancy. See?
Kingsley ignores Oswald. How heavy is a flower bed?
Sure, you want to go up there and
Well,
grab that?
'Cause, like, it's
how
just-
are you gonna rip it out of the ground? Are you gonna? Like, how
Well, 'cause
much
it's just
earth and-
flowers, right? Like, I shouldn't need to. They shouldn't be that heavy.
Well, but yeah, but like, are you the bed? Like, are you gonna try to dig up the whole bed? To reach
Like, if I were to just like the object being the area in this, like, are they little like wooden little trellises with like flowers in it, or are these just flowers popping out of dirt?
popping out of dirt.
Cool. Yeah. So like, then the flower bed is an object, and I can just like catapult the flowers.
Does it allow you to dig things out of the ground?
It just says it as long as it's not being worn or carried.
Wait, what are you using? I'm confused.
Can I
here.
catapult this flower bed?
You need the rock. You need a rock or something that you can pick up or throw. I think that's the way a catapult works, if I remember correctly. Because that's the
See,
the
it's always
spell
worded
casting.
weirdly, where it doesn't actually say.
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds.
right.
That doesn't mean.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's just weirdly worded where it doesn't say pick up an object and throw it. It just says choose
Yeah.
an object.
Well, your spell throws it technically.
That's fair. I digress.
Yeah,
I will do
like,
something
you can,
else.
Like, root one flower out of the ground to throw, but like the whole.
I don't think that would do it for me. So,
Right.
I will just, I don't know, hit it with frostbite and pray that it gets a bad con save. That's all I got here.
That's a strategy. Watch it save by 1.
It will. It only needs to hit 13. It'll
Save
be
or
fine.
suck. Save or suck. Save or suck.
It's a con save.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a 22.
12.
Thank God.
Good
Hey.
effort, Kingsley.
It works the other way too.
Okay, it's gonna do like 1 damage, so don't get so excited. 2 damage. There we go. Out of 6. So fine. It takes 2 damage, but has disadvantage on next attack roll.
It's progress.
Okay.
It's progress.
Good effort. All right, Marley, it's your turn.
So even if it only does 1, I don't have much I can do. So I'm gonna mold earth under the flower bed and see how many I can yeet over the side.
They're not that close to the side.
Oh, how far can I yeet them?
But if you uproot them,
So I would say if you uproot them, then they're gonna have disadvantage on everything because they're just gonna be flailing around on the ground.
I can scooch them. I can uproot them and move them 5 feet.
Yes.
So I'll move them 5 feet closer, so I
The
can get
wall.
ready to
You
yeet.
just- oh,
I just
closer
really
you
want to
the
eat.
wall? To the
Yeah.
wall? Okay.
just
not gonna make
slowly
the
every
reference.
turn inching them.
Okay,
Make the
So
reference, but
this
it's
one
there.
flower bed that's closer to you in the 20 feet range, you have like a 5 cubic feet area that you can affect. Is that what it is? Yeah, you can uproot all of the flowers on like 1/2 of it, basically that are like still like not wilted. So now that whole and you have moved them, scattered them around mostly in the 5 feet direction. It now has disadvantage on everything. So great job, Marley. Great job.
All I got.
The flower bed is 30 feet from you. Is as of yet untouched. So Gertie, what would you like to do?
I'm going to. I think Gertie at this point is just really frustrated at the fact that we're getting our asses kicked by a bed of flowers.
It's fair.
And I think she's going to go up to it and just swing her mace that she has not shown the entire time. And she's just gonna, you are not even worth me putting, just, and will attempt to hit it with her mace.
Okay, great. You have advantage on that. So,
I'm just gonna, for posterity,
I assume that's the one that's scattered all over the place now.
Yes.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I first got a 21, and then I rolled again because you said I had advantage, and I got an 11. So I'm gonna take that 21.
Yep. That does 6 damage.
Yes, 6 plus 3 bludgeoning. I just have to actually do the thing where I hit. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. And I've hit it twice, I'm sorry. The first one is the real one, the 5. I get 5 bludgeoning damage. And then I'm gonna go to the side so it doesn't eat me in the face.
All right. Nice job. Okay. So, there's like, a couple flowers twitching around on the ground, but this one looks pretty uprooted and thrashed. There is only this one remaining flower bed 30 feet from you, 10 feet from you, Gertie.
Mm-hmm.
And Gertie, it is going to try to hit you, since you're closest.
That makes sense.
That's a 20.
Incredible.
All right, make a con throw, DC 12, or be blinded and take 12 poison damage.
12 poison damage.
And you're blinded.
And I'm blinded. Gertie is so pissed. Gertie just like screams in some sort of
like rage scream though, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. It was like, ah.
I'm just pissed.
Okay.
How many points of damage was that?
12.
Okay.
12 poison damage. All right, and so Oswald, you see Gertie just smashing at the flower bed with her mace, and then stumble back, clutching at her eyes. You can guess what may have happened. What would you like to do?
Well, first off, Oswald is trying not to just cover his face and just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home and just leave all these people alone, take the murderito, and hope for the best.
The murderito is on Gertie's back.
I know.
And Gertie will haunt you.
Oswald's like, damn it. I guess I'm supposed to shoot a crossbow at, what am I supposed to do? Oswald just does, all right, f it. We'll use my last chaos bolt, I suppose. I'm assuming 11's not gonna hit.
No. Good effort. Good effort.
Oswald's like, I got nothing.
However, as you do that, you feel slightly stronger. You gain temporary XP equal to your sorcerer level. It's like, what, 3 more HP? Good job, Oswald. Feel a little extra buff. Okay.
Actually,
yes.
You know what? I have a special ability, Ties of Chaos. I'm gonna use it. You'll have to ride my Wild Magic Surge, which you haven't been rolling. But
I just did.
Oh, I didn't know if you did. Oh, that's what that came from. Sorry. This Ties of Chaos lets me gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. And that was a spell attack roll. So
roll again.
Hey, we'll see what kind of damage it
Nice.
rolls with.
7. Good.
Didn't tell me the kind of damage. I didn't, just because I didn't hit the cast button. Whatever. We'll take the 7 damage. It doesn't matter. Do they have any particular weaknesses?
Fire.
Oh, well, maybe
so,
I should.
roll your thing.
Okay, then this is what it should have rolled. No, God, cast it.
You're really struggling with your sheet today.
Listen, I don't play spellcasters in games really, so this is a confusion. I have a confusion. Here, this is what it's supposed to do. Ignore the
Yes, I know.
There.
It was thunder damage. Great.
Thunder damage.
Okay. It's not vulnerable to thunder damage.
Yes,
Just
I
take
know.
The 7 damage.
Just take the
Good
7
job.
damage. It's
Yes.
fine.
All right. All right. Okay. Kingsley, it's your turn.
I don't know, take a turn to cry, I guess. I don't really got a lot of things I can do right now. So I guess I'll try to hit it with Frostbite again, which is another con save.
Actually, no. It wasn't taking the D6 damage that's supposed to come with that. So that should have been 7 plus 5. Because it was only rolling my 2d8s.
All right. All right, Kingsley.
Just a con save. 13.
Just a con save of 13.
He's not built for damage. He's not built to hurt.
He's built for gentleness and happy. Oh, that's a 3. That is a critical failure.
Ooh.
Hey, 5 damage.
Yes. Nice. And does it take double damage or do you just...
Not that I know of.
Super failed. All right. Great. Good job, Kingsley. Marley, what are you
Thanks.
going to do?
I helped.
Yeah, you did.
Yeet, yeet. I
Yeet.
yeet again.
Oh, okay.
She
also-
eat again. She eat again.
Great job. You uproot this flower bed too. And it now has disadvantage on everything, which is great because we're back to Gertie.
Okay. Well,
You can't see anything.
I can't see anything.
You-
That is accurate.
Yeah.
And I am not near the uprooted, still alive bed. I'm like 30 feet away, 20 feet
No,
away?
it's 10 feet in front of
10
you.
feet in front of me. Okay.
Which you don't know it. You're a little disoriented, but you know it's like close to you, in front of you, because you
Okay.
just
And
had walked
everyone
up.
I know for sure is behind me.
Yes.
Because I was the only one who angrily yeeted myself forward like that. Because
Accurate.
Gertie's mad and not
Yeah.
thinking clearly. So I think what she is gonna do. Let me see. Based on vision. Yes, you are. Okay. I don't know if I can do shit actually.
I yeet. We all yeet. Thank you, Dasbeth.
He I am going to. All right, so can I do a wisdom roll to see if I know where this is so I can try and cast guiding bolt at it?
Well, I mean, you generally like know the direction of it. It's just a disadvantage roll. Marley
Okay.
rolled wisdom to try to figure out like which side of you of her that
makes
you were on.
Valid. Yeah, no, I can roll with disadvantage. Just all good with me.
Yeah.
Let me just attempt to do that.
What SpongeBob reference does it? 16, that hits.
It was 14. Was the lower
Oh,
window.
that also hits. You
Okay,
tied his
cool.
armor. Nice
Um,
job.
13 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. All right. As your eyes clear, you can see that you have wrecked this flower bed now.
So I think Gertie genuinely looks like this and then just goes. when we enter new rooms from now on, can we please check for botanical fuckery, please?
I don't like plants anymore.
All right, so you have wreaked, botanical carnage upon this courtyard. There's now, scattered flower blooms everywhere and like splintered twigs and burnt twigs and everything just like scattered about. Like the earth is all upturned from you, Marley. And the sky is turning purple as the sun sets, slopes down beneath the horizon. What would you all like to do before we go to break?
I mean, we should probably go in the house, huh?
Yeah, we should probably go in the house.
I think if we
Very
survive the
good.
flowers, we could probably take a rest.
Rest, please.
I would very much appreciate that. This was not fun for me, and I'm not having a good time, and I didn't want to do any of this. And I would just like that to be on record that this is this is bad, and I hate it.
Oswald comes over and pats your like ankle. He's like, "I'm sorry I made fun of you. I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings."
It's okay. I don't like murder, but I'm thinking about it more now than I was before this happened.
Is it really murder if you kill a tree?
I mean, yes, if it's sentient, but I can work through that.
As this is happening, Gertie just like hands 3 berries to Kingsley and 4 berries to Marley and just says, "Eat them." And does not, she just, it's just please do. And she's cast Good Berry. They'll each give you 1 point of health.
Things like, these are some good berries.
Gertie,
Yeah?
I trust you. I trust you a lot. But we just had plants try to murder us. So
Those
Good.
those are mine. I made those. They are
Okay.
Gertie's special berries. I used to put them in some of my
Sorry, hold on. Wait. What did I just eat?
No. Not like that. I left those at home.
Marley
Um,
eats
You
them.
can't call them Gertie's special berries,
I
Gertie.
feel better now.
At least she didn't call them Gertie's dingleberries.
Well, that's a valid point. But, we're all, dingleberries happen, all right? Let's not judge.
Gertie,
There's
Sounds
a lot
like
of
the kind of
fur.
joke my kids would say.
Gertie,
Yes.
consent to hug.
Absolutely. I need one. Yes.
Big hug.
I think we should rest. And you guys go to sleep. I got some to do.
I feel pretty healthy, all things considered. I could take first watch.
I'll be awake. It's fine.
Okay, well then, if that's the case, and then Gertie is gonna just like tap you on the back and cast Cure Wounds as well.
Might as well burn them if you got them, right?
Yeah, take 9 points of healing.
Oswald's gonna sleep in the potato bucket.
You're gonna sleep in the potato
Wait, are we
bucket?
sleeping in the house or are we going back into the kitchen? Is the kitchen the house? I thought it was.
The kitchen
I
is
don't
us,
know
I think.
what y'all are.
Oh, I thought it
referring
was
to right now.
kitchen and then like kitchen cave, right? And then there was big courtyard and then there was a house or something
There's
back.
another building on the other side.
Another
of the
building.
courtyard.
I'm thinking going back where we know there's not things that will kill us.
There's
Right.
a giant mushroom through the door.
We can barricade the door.
Yeah. And I don't think the mushroom will stay that way forever. Probably. Most likely.
Probably.
I've had some
Doesn't
things.
it have giant open windows? That I don't care. I'm honestly I'm fine with
Just
that.
don't roll over in your sleep and you'll be fine.
No, what about things coming through the windows?
Eh.
Okay.
Marley's gonna find a table and sleep under it.
Before Marley goes to bed, I think Gertie's just gonna be like, "Hey, can you tell me a little bit more about the hedges? Because honestly, I'm stressed out, and I like hearing you when you talk about things that make you excited. It's very soothing. If that's something you're willing to do, I would very much appreciate hearing more."
Yeah. So they're awesome, and they like to stay underground, which makes it so much safer because they don't go up, and it's great. And then she's gonna go into like at least a half an hour detailed story about everything she can think of to do with the hedges.
Gertie is so soothed.
Kingsley
Oswald
goes scrap
counts his
collecting.
kids and counts his grandkids and then counts his great grandkids to go to sleep. Like people count sheep, he counts his kids, his family.
Kingsley goes
I-
scrap collecting all over
All over where?
all over the grounds through the night, like where he can find them. Not
Where-
going into places, but that's his evening.
Are you in the kitchen? Are you out in the courtyard, or what? you
Yes.
doing? Okay.
I mean, if
Are you going
we're
into
doing resting things, right?
Are you
is
going
this-
into the other building? What are you doing?
I mean, I might peek my head in just to see if there's like anything going on in there, but I'm not going to go in by myself.
But you're going to peek your head in.
Is there a is it open? Are there windows? What's going on in there?
I guess we'll find out when we come back from break.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
Cool.
Red chose violence today.
I
Just letting you know.
We
Red
have
chose
a big
violence.
level up, and I got to justify how all of a sudden I have what I have come post break.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're doing.
I know, I get it.
No. Here's all I want to say. These were in flower beds that can't move, and y'all were
Yeah,
standing
someone
next
planted
to a
them.
building.
Someone planted them, and
Y'all
they're
were
probably
standing
in the
next to a
house.
building that you could have just like walked back into and shut the door.
See, that's what I was
I
thinking
didn't
too.
Which I suggested when everyone decided to go back to the kitchen.
No, but no.
the kitchen was
during
safe.
This whole goddamn fight, y'all could have just walked into the kitchen and shut the door.
Yeah,
and
the kitchen
not
was
taken
safe.
any
This is
damage.
Yeah,
why
but we'd have
Oswald
to
was
have gone
in the
out
doorway.
eventually. So
Oswald was in the kitchen doorway, like, anybody? I'll just keep yeeting from here then, I guess.
To be entirely fair, at least half of that fight, both Marley and Kingsley couldn't even see the kitchen. So
Fair.
I didn't know which way the kitchen was.
That's a
I
great
was too busy
point.
crying.
That is
Gertie
a
was too
great
upset
point.
to have a coherent thought.
Oswald was old man, just like, never mind. Y'all are great adventurers, and y'all will live longer than me anyway.
Old
All right.
man yells at cloud of spores.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break. Our crew is gonna
Another reference Brett probably won't
level
get.
up during. Our crew's gonna level up during this break and take a long rest. Maybe we'll find out how Kingsley's poking around in the other building goes.
I don't get my spell slots back, Kingsley. Whew.
After
Look,
these
no, we'll
messages,
we'll
be
discuss.
right back.
Okay.
All right, going to be right back screen. We'll see y'all shortly. Hello, we're back.
We're all level 12 now, so we're ready to.
Oswald is actually about to yeet himself and just become a monk sorcerer and then just
Just a
rolling around like a
Yep.
ball.
quick
I'm
eight-
for it.
eight level bump. We're all doing great now.
It's still Team Yeet Oswald. so I'm
Clearly
here
a
for it.
drunken master rogue, monk, because he'd have to be
Because
drunk
obviously,
to continue to travel with this party.
wouldn't we? I think at this point, a few of us would have to be drunk to continue to travel with this party.
I'm working on it.
Y'all should be impressed though, because like from Oswald's view, we just defeated all those plants while you chilled in a kitchen.
What?
I mean, he fought the plants from the kitchen.
He did, but we also did it. Like we defeated.
No,
we should be
from
proud.
Oswald's point of view,
We're not dead.
he saw y'all wandering around blindly and shooting spells out into wherever.
fair.
It was mostly
Hoping
Kingsley
for
being
the
blind and
best.
crying
You're right,
for 2
you're right.
minutes.
I give it to you. You're right.
This big buff boy just crying.
Okay. So y'all have retreated into the kitchen area. Now, Oswald, you mentioned something about sleeping in the barrel of potatoes.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, they're
Okay.
sentient potatoes. Here we go.
God.
Fucking
Gertie
here it
would have
comes.
honestly considered yeeting the potatoes out of the room, but thought against it.
So,
Obviously, Oswald
are
would
you
be
sleeping
safe
on
about it.
the potatoes or in the potatoes?
On the potatoes.
Okay, fine. Kingsley, you are.
I wouldn't have gone and poked around in the house without them.
You're no. Okay, but you're up outside making your.
Yeah,
kitty?
he's been collecting bits and pieces of like metals and things as they journeyed, like cool rock like that. And
Right.
he spent the evening tinkering on something.
Tinkering. All right. So, the night passes uneventfully. In the morning, it's actually quite nice out in the courtyard. There's not really any water in the kitchen. I mean, there's obviously water in the river. But Gertie has an amazing cauldron, which serves you all well for first breakfast.
First breakfast.
What do you like to do?
Oswald is washing the potatoes and cooking up potatoes
All right. Well,
that he slept on.
Oswald, what? I was gonna ask what you're washing the potatoes with, but like, Lord knows it's probably done.
Is there water outside? You said there was a waterfall, right?
Yeah, the waterfall
Of black water?
The skeleton waterfall. No.
It's down the cliff away, so you're gonna have to like tie a rope
never
to
mind
yourself
then.
and rappel down the cliff.
I was gonna use Mage Hand to just like dip the thing, then bring it back.
No, that's also where I yeeted the flowers.
I think it's a bad idea.
It's probably a bad idea. Then we're not washing the potatoes. He's just gonna cast firebolts at them until they're done and crispy.
Okay, well,
Mm.
cool. As you pull potatoes out of the barrel, you notice that like there's just more potatoes show up.
An endless thing of potatoes?
Never-ending taters?
I'm in heaven.
What's taters, precious?
So we boiling them, we mashing. Well, we don't have water to boil them.
To come in
Yeah, this is just why Oswald's been
You're
firebolting
using
them.
firebolt? Is that a
We are
cantrip?
just
It's a
making
cantrip.
potato chips.
He's just-
I will firebolt with you, just like Kingsley and Oswald are firebolting potatoes to make potato chips.
Okay. Great.
So this is the start of the Lay's company.
Ah,
That's where this campaign is going. You're welcome.
3 centuries ago, our forefathers, Kingsley and Oswald, created the Lay's Potato Chip Company.
Cool. Okay.
And-
Lay's Potato Chip Company established.
A never-ending bucket of spuds in a dream.
What else would you like to do?
Kingsley's like, so hello. Okay, so that yesterday sucked, definitively. I mean, not for everyone, I guess, but like very badly for me. And I've been kind of I like to tinker with things and like build things. And as much as I hate to admit it, I feel a little bad for Sky just kind of being wrapped up in a bedroll and
Did
not
you
having.
leave her in a bedroll all night?
I don't know. I'm not in charge of Sky anymore, I guess. Did we
Gertie's,
leave her in a bedroll
Gertie's
all
just
night? Gertie?
bear hugging Sky. You can't go anywhere. Damn it.
just thought I was supposed to protect the small things, and so this is the smallest. Oh,
Okay,
Oswald,
I thought.
it's like, can we let it out? Like, we clearly are seasoned enough to, not get eaten, most likely.
Well, getting eaten's not my biggest worry. It's plants in general.
That's
Yeah.
what yesterday told you.
Pollen
That we're
season.
good at this?
but we should let Sky free. Like, not
Right,
free.
I have a solution for that.
Oh,
I
okay.
have or not a solution, but something that might help. I haven't named her yet, but and he just like gives a little whistle, and a like larger version of what are these called? Night prowlers? Night prowlers are a completely different thing. Comes in that's like made of like woods and metals and like just kind of things that have been like magically like welded together. And
I feel like you see pieces of the like old kitchen countertop.
You absolutely do. There's a bit of the countertop. I found like a pot or something that I used firebolt to like melt and then weld. And I've created, since I'm multi-classing, I finally got to do an actual subclass. But Kingsley's a battlesmith now and has created a steel defender to look like a larger forest prowler in the hopes that it will protect him, but also make Sky feel a little more comfortable around us. Aww. And he's like, I did a thing.
That's an excellent bit of engineering you did there, Kingsley.
Thank you. I don't know how I am good at it, but I am good at it.
It's so freaking cool.
So yeah, that's also, it'll help me not get like as hurt as often, which would be nice.
Kingsley,
Yes.
consent to hug?
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna like run at you and hug you.
He just
She's
like gives
"The
you a big
baby's
ol' hug.
family." And the families are important, especially when they're good families. And since you made it, it's gonna be a good family, and it won't, like betray it and throw it off a cliff or something. So it'll be great.
Well, I still have I'm not sure what my feelings are towards Sky, but I think it's safe to say the baby had a family, like as soon as we started.
But they went away.
We've been kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Did someone throw you off a cliff, Marley?
Yeah, that's,
Not a cliff. No,
it was a tree.
It was a tree.
Ah,
Yeah.
Well, you said throw off a cliff, so I was just
Well, there's a cliff
making
right
sure there wasn't multiple throwings that you've been through.
No.
What is a tree if not the cliff of the forest?
Who did that? I just want to talk. Where can I find them? Just wondering.
We're hoping they don't ever find us. It'll be great. They think
cool.
I'm dead, I think. So it's fine.
Okay. Yep.
That's why we stay down.
Gertie?
Okay.
Gertie?
So you don't fly, you scoot. You're a bird scooter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Oswald?
No murders.
Why? Give me 2 good reasons.
Because this is what you bird folk families do.
Yeah, isn't like pushing out of a tree to make sure you can fly like the whole
It's like
thing?
the rite of passage.
I don't know. I grew up down here.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
fair.
think. No,
You didn't know you could fly, I
no,
guess.
No, they were just really mad that I wanted the ground.
Oh,
So
well,
they were
that's
trying
different.
to make me fly. And
Yeah,
it didn't
no, they
work
suck.
because I can't
Oswald,
fly.
permission to murder, please? I don't
No,
need your
because we don't want to
permission.
find them. We don't want to find them. They're bad. The point is, we got a baby. We got the baby, the parent. So Murderito has a murder mom, and it's gonna be great.
Not sure if Murderito is going to really go for the whole. Why are we calling it Murderito?
I mean, her
Sky.
name is Sky.
We
the
named her
Murderito.
Sky.
Okay, I'm
And-
sorry.
Marley, I have an idea.
She hasn't murdered anyone yet. She did try to murder me,
Tried.
but I'm still
Tried to
here.
ride her.
Oh, Oswald, you can ride this one. This one's big enough for that.
Yes, I don't have to hide in your shirt anymore.
That'd be great.
Marley, can you help me with something real quick?
It's
If we're
kinda
gonna do
sweaty
this,
in there.
I want to try and, if we're going to do this, and I would like to try and
Big
do
boy.
this before we go through our day.
Okay.
So Marley, would you be down to like, you do the cool shit sometimes, you do the cool shit all the times. I'm still really proud of you for yesterday when you did the glide. I mean, come on, the yeeting down to I can't do words. You're great. Can you make this incredible machine our friend built a little bit more forest powerly in tone while I do a thing with Sky via
What?
like the thaumaturgy thing you do? Basically, I'm trying to is if there's any sort of advantage I can get with you, like using thaumaturgy to make it sound a little bit more like, I don't know, a forest prowler elder in like a soothing way, while I do animal handling to help Sky out of the bedroll.
I have 2
Oh.
options. I can minor illusion and make it look a little more like it, or we can mold earth and try to like make it seem like less metally and more earthy.
I have minor illusion and can just make it sound like an actual I have that.
Teamwork. Let's all do it.
Oh,
Oswald's like,
you don't know what
I'm gonna stay my
forest
distance.
prowler sounds like exactly as an adult.
We know what a
but
little
you
one sounds
guessed
like.
what a little one sounds like, so you just make it a little deeper, a little louder.
Yeah.
And like, what are you trying to do, Gertie?
I'm trying to like give Sky the impression of like, look, here's another one who's chill and out here and fine. And I'm gonna let you out of here. Maybe you also could be chilling out here and fine. Like I'm trying to very soothingly unfurl from the bedroll.
So you're gonna show it like, look, Oswald and Marley are like petting this other forest prowler, and it's just sitting there, and like everything's fine.
And I am actively going to be feeding it at the same Sky at the same time.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Hopefully it likes potatoes.
Do I get any kind of advantage with all the things that are happening or not? It's cool if not.
Well, I was going to say that like basically you have outweighed the disadvantage that you have for keeping this poor creature in a straitjacket for like a day and a half.
We did do that. We did do that.
It's
traumatized.
So traumatized. Okay? Like, so it's like maybe you're not completely evil, but basically it's gonna like hide under the kitchen table and not want to come out.
All right, well, we tried. Moving on.
What do we do?
It's okay. Just y'all go
Just
explore.
Give them time to. I'll leave. I don't have a name for her.
Wait, so you're gonna leave your new battle mage pet here?
We're just going outside. It can hear me. It will come if it needs to.
Cool. Okay.
And give them a minute to just exist.
Cool. So, what are y'all gonna go do then?
We should check out the house.
Yeah, we still gotta find the source of this thing, and I think the field of botanical fairy is a good.
You said we have to go find this.
We have an obligation.
The whole reason we came up here was to do this, and we're not turning around now. I got all sorts of fucked up yesterday, and I'm still here. So let's go.
We can't bring Sky back where we went. So we either need to fix it or
I don't know.
to go back.
I have some family who's rangers. I got some options here.
Would they look like a snack to Sky?
They're good at talking to animals. Like they can legitimately talk to animals.
All right, so what you're saying is we abandon this whole mission and then we go spend the next couple days finding your family and then bring them and start our very own forest prowler habitat.
Yes, as long as we can go places where they don't have wanted posters up for me, then that'll be fine.
Let's go back down the mountain. Good adventure, team. Good adventure team.
Marley will grab them both and be like, no. And just start like walking forward. We're here to help.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're going to the other building. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oswald gives Sky some potato chips, obviously.
These things are delicious, by the way. I didn't think
a big old pile of them.
Didn't think we could just make something out of these potatoes without any water, but we figured it out.
And he's like, Sky.
You can't eat just one.
It's like, they've got this pop to them, and it's just, I have a lot of fun eating them. And I feel like once I've popped one, the fun just keeps going.
Okay. So, as y'all munch on potato chips. What?
Can I like stealth up into this house? Like, I know we're here, but like.
Oh, you want to stealth up? Okay.
Yeah, Oswald and Kingsley have just been shooting fire bolts.
Just on potato chips.
You can roll a stealth.
We fought the garden yesterday. If they don't know we're here.
They could have thought we left. We haven't walked outside yet.
I do have to say, if you heard all the explosions that we were putting on, either you decided to, and you didn't come to us, you probably are like, maybe that's not a group I want to mess with. They're just exploding things.
Yesterday,
crying in the corner of the garden as flowers wail on them. Okay.
This is the worst production of Secret Garden I've ever seen.
Oh, it's fine. I'm totally stealthing.
Okay.
I
Marley's
trying
version
your
of stealth is just
best.
flapping her
You're
wings.
trying your best to stealth along, but Kingsley
But I'm
and
screaming at them.
Oswald are just going back and forth about how good these potato chips are. And
They said you
Okay.
couldn't make it as a herbivore.
so, as you come to the doorway of this other building, you can see that there, like, the bottom of the store is like chipped and worn away in some parts, but it is firmly closed.
I feel like if we're going into this place, I should have my big kitty with me.
Probably.
So, what do we do about Sky? Do we just kind of leave her in the kitchen to like stretch her? No, there's big open windows to the cliffside.
Oswald is just like, I'll just bring chips and she'll probably follow. Just like a trail of chips.
Can Marley try to talk to Sky? Like do an animal handling check? I don't think she's ever tried. Yeah, that's not necessarily, but kinda.
Okay, yeah, you can try. Are you gonna sneak back by yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and
Okay.
like.
You're
kinda
not
sit,
sneaking.
like, I'm very sneaky with a 2, thank you. I think I am invisible. She's gonna like lay on the floor, like looking under the table, and be like, "Hello, Sky. We want to take you to a safe place, so you have yummy foods and not scary things. And I know we did the scary things, but it'll be okay. And then you can be free, and you can have food, and it'll be great." And then I'm gonna roll animal handling and hope it's
Nope.
just as good as my stealth. So
A hot 4.
I really don't think I've rolled above a 10 this campaign.
Just
Guy hisses at you and backs up further under the table.
I hate
so-
electronic rolling.
just
Okay.
feed it. Just the key is feeding it. Follow
Usually
the
walks
chips.
in, drops a chip down,
I'm
and is
just
like,
like, yeah.
please, God, please. Nope, nothing. I got nothing. I hate it. I quit. I don't like this cat. I made a big one. If you don't want to come, that's on you. And he takes the big cat and walks out of the door.
All right.
It's
I
zero.
guess technically we found a better place for the cat to live. We just hope they don't eat the bad
I have a
plant.
-1 in animal handling. That was never going to go well.
What are y'all doing? You don't have just
He put
No,
chips
just-
down.
Throwing potato chips at this carnivore and yelling at it.
Oswald is not throwing potato chips. Oswald is laying potato chips and hoping that it will follow.
Lay's
Okay.
potato chips.
That's how they got the name.
All right. So Sky
What do you do with them? I'll lay them down, I guess.
Wow.
Are any of you hurt?
Sky is not going to be convinced to come out from under the table right now. So what would y'all like to do?
It'll be fine.
Let's just leave Sky in here. Sky is not going to jump out the window, and if Sky does, then
Problem solved. I mean,
Oswald
survival of the fittest.
closes the
Sky clearly
door.
wasn't meant to do this.
and he talks to Sky and just goes, "Listen, you stay here. I will be back for you. I will bring you meat of some sort. It might have once been sentient, but we can only do what we can do."
Can we leave the door open so if Sky wants to go that way, like out, Sky can go out instead of going
Into
back
the-
to the.
Into the mushrooms?
No, into the woods.
Into where we are outside here?
Yeah, well, because maybe that Sky
y'all are
can
in
find
the
better food.
courtyard, not in the woods.
We're just in a courtyard of some
I assumed-
person's
on the
I
house.
side of
assumed
the
by the
cliff.
plants.
No, it's just like
beyond,
someone's
like, into the
manicured
woods.
garden.
Yeah, there's a little courtyard up here in the side of the cliffs.
Yeah,
where y'all
Oswald
are.
this is like locking Sky in. We'll come back.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We'll come
Marley.
back, but
It'll
at
be
least you have
fine.
room to walk around and you're not in a bedroll. So
And we're sorry.
Flying's
Eh.
bad. Don't try.
Okay. All right.
To this door.
Yeah.
You
So
should
this
say
door
flying's
opens up the
bad.
house.
Don't try.
Yeah, because the Sky thinks that they can fly and they jump out the window and they eat.
well, they'll learn.
No, they won't. They'll go.
You didn't go splat.
Kings
did
is
a
like,
little
oh
bit."
God, can we please just go in the house?
Listen, you have wings. I was gonna say this comes to you by nature, but then you know what?
Here we
Let's
go,
just
gang.
get going.
Okay, are you gonna open
Going.
the door?
We're going to the
Yes,
house.
go into the house.
Okay. So, as you open the door, you can see that part of the roof has collapsed in on this room. And on the opposite of you is another door that is closed. And to the right, where it like the side of the mountain cuts off into space overlooking Humblewood, there's another large fireplace without windows on this side. And all around the edge of the room, old furniture, tables and chairs and things like that has been pushed against the side of the walls. And in the floor, in the center, there is someone has painted, drawn some kind of very large circle in a brownish black liquid with strange runes, figures around the edge of it. And there is a large black basin in the center of this circle. And just like little bits of vines and plants and things like just like leaves, twigs, things like that have fallen off plants scattered around in this circle. And then over on the left side of the room, there are 2 doors, which are also closed.
Without breaking the circle or like crossing the threshold of the circle, I'd like to do an Arcana check and see if this thing is like still resonating with magic. It's clearly magical, but I'd like to know a little more about the magic it is.
Okay.
Or not, we'll see. 15.
15. That's good. Okay. So you feel that like whatever this magic was has been like dispersed or used up. Like it's not currently active. It's not currently holding anything or like summoning or working in some way. You do not recognize the runes of like anything in particular, what they are. But you feel like, you know, kind of like the elaborateness of this and the way that it's laid out, that, you know, it's the kind of thing that someone must have like spent a long time preparing for and like gone through a very elaborate process, like a whole ritual ceremony. It's probably like some pretty complex, like heavy magic of some kind. That probably either summoned something, produced something, like made a pact with something. Like it's not a small thing. Like it must have been a big effort.
Okay. But it's like used up. It looks like it just has.
It looks it's inert right now. You think it's over, like whatever it was used for.
I would relay that to everyone. Just this, whatever this was, I feel like it was probably had something to do with what's going on, either out there or like water in general. I don't know what. It's something bad, but it's over now. Right? Whatever this is has been used. It's not actively doing anything.
The vibes are off.
The vibes are bad, Gertie. The vibes are bad.
Do I vibe check this basin of water?
We got to vibe check a liquid every episode.
No water in the basin.
We need
never
at
mind
least
then.
one
It's
vibe
empty.
check.
Okay, this one's empty. We got to find different
there's
water.
no water
Fair.
here, so sorry, can't vibe check this one.
Can so what's on the ground, the sort of circulate the markings in the runes? Gertie wants to see if she can figure out what was made, like what was used to make it. Because she sees that and I think she's kind of like, is that blood? Is that water? Was that like chalk? So I think she wants to like, without again touching it,
Trying to figure out what it is. Yep.
Yeah, just what was
Okay.
used to make it.
I would say Arcana.
Okay.
It's clearly magical. Like,
Okay. I don't get it.
oh, did you have another argument for something like?
Well, I would have thought
You got a 14.
I got a 14, but I was thinking maybe like a history might not be quite right, but just because liquids, Gertie's first.
Your brewer's
blood.
tools.
I mean, no,
Can I drink this?
Can I drink this?
I'm used to cleaning various substances off of our bar. So like I think it was more just like, is this blood? I mean, I've cleaned blood before, I've cleaned beer before, like
You could use nature instead. Isn't that the same thing?
that's the same thing. I'll take my 14.
Okay. Yeah. So at first, so this is like a blackish brownish substance. So at first glance, you're like, oh my God, is this blood? Right.
Mm-hmm.
But as you examine it a little more closely, so you don't think this is blood. You've seen a lot of dry blood from bar fights and things like that. It actually looks like there's these like little flecks of something reddish mixed with something black. That's creating this like dark brownish color.
Does
Yes,
it look
Marley.
Would I recognize this as the plant we just saw?
Marley, so Gertie, if that's what you were thinking, you've summoned Marley over, like, Marley, what do you think? Marley, you would think yes. You would, so you're a hedge community, you're pretty familiar with like the making of potions and working with herbs. And it looks like someone has like very finely milled to you some of this red bloom into a mixture with some other materials. You don't recognize the other materials unless you would like to roll like an Arcana check.
I'll try it. Oh yeah, I'll try it. My Arcana is +5. Yeah,
nice?
I'll try it.
Okay. So you don't like know what this is, like what this mixture is. But you also know that this is definitely not any kind of potion that you know of that's made with red bloom or any other substance. Like everything that you know of that is made with red bloom tends to have more of like a bright color, like a orange to like a pale orange to deep red. So this is like very strange. It's like nothing commonplace at all. And you can't tell exactly, like you don't think that the like flecks of black are a plant matter. It doesn't look to you like a herb. It looks more like some kind of like stone or metal or like something not earthy.
I will let them all know that. Be like, this has part of the bad plant in it, so we probably shouldn't touch it. But it also has something else, and I don't think it's a plant. I don't know.
Maybe we should look around the rest of the house, see if there's anything else that helps us piece this together.
Is it something that I should, like, can it be separated from the bad?
Ow.
Mage hand.
It's super fine. Like you have to lean over real close to look at it.
Okay.
Probably not.
That's what I'm asking.
Like it's not like big chunks or something. You just like pick up.
Chunk.
What it looks like, Marley and Gertie, as you have like examined it, is like someone made like a very fine powder out of a bunch of things and mixed it together in some sort of like almost like a paint or an ink to paint it on.
Okay.
So anyway, okay, so ahead of you is a door to the right,
Two
is a
doors to the
fireplace, and then there's 2 doors to the left, and all around there's just like old bandit-y furniture.
Oh, can I go quickly take a look at the fireplace, see if there's any scraps of anything? Did someone try to burn something up? Like, is there, like, do a quick investigative Rooney?
There's a partially burnt log, and you find like some rope that looks to be in fairly good condition, tucked in one corner next to the fireplace.
Oh yeah, free rope.
As y'all know, you're big on rope. So
Oswald, I got rope.
Sweet. Next time I steal your rope, I don't have to give it back to you.
Oswald just eating chips.
I'm kidding.
Oswald, eat hot chip.
I mean, y'all do the magical thingies. I just make accidents with magic, apparently.
You literally do the magical thingies.
Yeah, but my magic is like an accident. Your magic, you like studied.
I got blinded and
magic is-
spilled grease on the floor. I don't know if my magic is that great, but like, I appreciate it.
You did make a magical walking cat thingy.
Well, that's less magic and more like science and technology with like a bit of magic.
How is it alive?
I said a bit of magic.
That's a lot of bit of magic. Don't
Okay,
downplay
well-
yourself, sir.
You're
Hold
all
on. What
great.
is this about? I don't want to
You're
know.
great.
We're not talking
You're
about
all
me
great.
now.
No,
This is a
you're all
compliment.
great. Let's go explore.
It's a compliment. Take it.
I don't do
Gonna walk through a
compliments.
door.
Let's go through a door and see what's going on in this house.
I
Okay,
would
next time
like-
I'll tell you you're good at murder. What do you want from me?
What do you want, Gertie?
Before
What
we
do you
go,
wanna do?
whichever door we're trying to go through, even though I know we're being very not stealthy, I do want to like press my ear to it to see if I can hear anything before we
Let's
go.
all pick a door and press our ear to it. We got 3 doors. So
Mhm.
everyone
you're
but
all-
me.
you're all
Also-
listening at all the doors. Is that
Can we learn from our mistakes and check for traps? Maybe.
Oswald is not listening through his door. Oswald is going to blast a door if he goes up to a door.
Okay, Oswald, you don't go to a door.
You don't know this. Oswald didn't say this out loud.
Okay. Oh, great. Fantastic.
I would like to listen if someone wants to check for traps.
But if a door gets kicked in, Oswald's going flying to the sun. Oswald's not taking no test on listening to doors.
I'll check for traps.
Cool.
Okay, Marley, are you going to go around to each door and check for traps? What is your...
I'm gonna go wherever Gertie goes and check for traps at that one, and then if Gertie continues, I will continue. If not, I'll go wherever.
Cool.
I'll go check the traps at one of the doors that they're which door are you
Tell me
going
which
to,
doors
Gertie?
y'all are going to.
The leftmost one.
You're going to the leftmost one.
Closest to
All
us
right.
to the left.
Yep. And Kingsley, where are you going?
I will check for trap. And Marley, you're going to check for traps on that door? Okay,
Ignore
I'll check
that.
for traps on the door next to it.
That was for decision making purposes.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Genuinely.
No, I know.
What am I rolling?
Investigation, presumably, or perception? Like, how are you?
Perception.
Same for us.
Yep. Whoever's checking for traps. Okay, that's a
Oh,
19.
sweet. Well, I'm definitely gonna use persuasion. Not persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh my God.
Hey, so if you're a trap, could you
So
just
listen,
not?
I
That'd
have
be really
advantage.
great.
I probably win. Okay.
No,
I'm
we're not
just
doing
kidding.
this.
I'm gonna. Come
21,
on.
a 20.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, 20. Nice. Yeah. None of these doors are trapped. You are sure of it.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
If y'all check for traps, then Oswald's not going to eat a door.
The doors are not trapped.
Please don't spring up on me. Hold on. So, persuasion. Okay. So, you don't hear anything as you listen either.
Okay, well then let's just open the doors. Like, why are we
All of them at once, or are we gonna?
Sure,
beating
why
around
not?
the
Everything's
bush?
chaos.
Sure, why not? All of the doors open. If something's going to come out, then we'll be prepared for all of the things. I mean,
To be
let's
fair,
real.
Oswald, can
Spread
you
out at these-
Oswald, can you even open doors? I mean,
do you
you're
understand
small.
how I can jump?
That doesn't answer the question. You're
Yes,
very
He's gonna
I can
open
open
a
a door.
Okay, so y'all are spread out and each opening different doors.
Yes.
no. I'm not. I'm going to stay between the 2 doors on the left.
Well, Oswald will open the single door by itself. Because Oswald,
With Gertie.
if this is like a door with a knob that is like, I don't know, at like a normal person height, then he's just going to jump up, plant his foot on the wall, and just kick off of it after he turns it. Easy
Cool.
peasy.
Okay. All right, Oswald, your door opens into a very small room with another door in front of it.
So many
And,
doors.
Doorception.
nothing in it. Gertie, you're opening the furthest left door. That one opens up into what you guess like appears to be some sort of abandoned armory because there's like weapon and armor racks on either side with like a bunch of old rusted armor and
Well, that would have been useful last night, but fine. I used a pot.
and then Marley and Gertie on the other side of the room there is another door, and then Marley your door also on the left but further up opens into a smaller room with what appears to be a bed and a small desk that are in fairly good shape. On the desk is a lantern and a bunch of papers, and there's like a bunch of papers up on the wall as well. And there's a small trunk at the end of the bed.
But no other door?
No other door.
Oswald's just gonna go to the next door from the small room.
Well, Oswald, as you move forward into the room,
Please don't be a trap. Please don't.
you just the ground isn't there as you step forward, and you just tumble downward.
I mean, could I not see that there's a
No.
ground?
Nope. Looks like normal floor.
Oh, so it's an illusion. So how far do I fall?
You fall 12 feet.
That's fine. Oswald can land that and jump back up.
You can land that and jump back up.
So it's like, there's a weird illusion in this room.
Welcome.
You just hear like, open the door. I can open this. Ah!
Yeah, basically. So
you're when you tumble down, you're in this like large like cubic pit that's about 12 feet down with very like smooth walls.
Oh, he just jumped straight back up, just out of fear. Like as soon as he hits the ground, he's just like, yeah.
So you jump straight back up and you come right back down in the pit because it basically takes up the whole floor of this room.
No, I'm saying he's jumping back out towards the doorway.
Okay, cool.
That he came in. And he's just like, nope.
Are you good, bud? Are you okay?
So the floor that you see in there is not actually a floor. Don't step in there. It's a nice fall.
Oh, okay. Well, can we open the door on the other side and just kind of jump it? Like,
Can you jump across a pit that's like 12 feet, I guess?
how far across is the pit?
How far across is this pit?
Oh, this room is only about like 8 feet wide.
Oh, yeah, we can jump that.
Wait,
We just got to get the other door open.
what about the?
Well, I know for
bulletin
later.
board?
We'll look at the other stuff first. But I mean, just to know, like, if we go that way, we can jump it. Lee should go look at this room full of things, though.
Yeah, let's go to the room full of things.
Wait a
and-
second.
What? Is that floor real?
Gertie's gonna check to see if the floor is real by I don't know.
Can I just do an Arcana check in there as
Grab
well?
a stick?
Just check for magic.
Like,
Gertie's
this
gonna
is
just like
easy
toss a
way.
pebble.
The floor is real.
Cool. I'd still like to do like a check for magics in that room.
In the armory.
Yeah, no, in the room with the bed and the chest and all the papers.
Cool. So
It's only a 10 though, so
Yeah, you don't notice anything, Kingsley.
seems legit.
Perhaps detect magic is what you need.
Well, I don't have that.
Yeah, well, you have a mechanical guardian that can go check things for you too.
Gertie, did you come to
No.
Huh? I think Gertie saw the rusted stuff and was like, not interested.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're checking all the same stuff in the same room before we try to walk into it and die.
Well, I mean, I'll after hearing that, I don't know, like toss a pebble and see if it finds floor or nothing.
Yeah. The floor is the pebble bounces across the floor like normal, like doesn't fall. or
So
anything.
Oswald has to check and see if that happens in the room that he just went in.
The pebble disappears.
Excellent. Okay. Just had to make
Okay.
sure that I wasn't losing it.
I'm
That's
gonna
fair.
Start checking the papers on the walls and see what
Same.
they say.
Oh.
Or the
Cool.
chest.
You're gonna check the chest, Kingsley.
Yes.
All right. You open the chest, and inside is just a stack of blankets, and also right to the side of it, you notice there's a pair of boots that looks pretty nice. Marley, on the desk, there's like an inkwell and some quills from someone who's clearly been writing, and what appears to be like various scrap papers where someone's been blotting ink. There's not really any like there's a couple little notes with a few things, but not like a book or like a big stack of papers or something like that. And there's this lantern that's not lit. Someone must have been using to see with. On the wall, the papers that are in front of you definitely seem to be a map of this part of the Humblewood. You see there's the river, and there is like the waterfall and this bandit hideout, and what appears to be some other rooms that are into the mountain more, and also a few like spots on the map out in the woods alongside the river that are like just like marked off with an X. And in one of the like rooms that is marked on the map, like further into the mountain, like various things are named with like sort of like arbitrary names, but the thing that sticks out to you is that one of the rooms marked at the very end, further into the mountain, has like Tree of Time ? And this stands out to you because the hedges have a legend about something called the Tree of Time, which I will send to you.
That's the name of the adventure. We found it.
Oh my god! You finally
3.5 sessions in.
after like fighting a fucking flower bed for an hour and a half.
Flower power, man. I don't know what to
Hallelujah.
tell you.
Hallelujah.
Gertie, what are you doing?
Preacher man.
While we're Marley reads that.
Gertie is looking for any signs of the person who was inhabiting this place, and like looking to see the bed. Does it seem like it's?
Oh, you moved on to the office as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a sense of like if I can. I'm looking at the bed. I'm looking at the things. I'm trying to see if I can tell how recently anyone might have been here.
Sure. Roll me like a nature check or something else if you think investigation or something.
They're both equally bad, so I'm gonna do investigation. I'm gonna get a 14 with a -1.
14.
I'll take it.
You feel like someone was probably here like very recently, like within the last week or so. You can't like pinpoint it exactly, but like, you know, there's not dust on anything, and like things in here look in much better repair than like out, you know, there.
Is there anything under the mat? I want to check under the mattress and under the bed also.
Cool. So you look around, under the bed, under the mattress. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just like, is there something lying around?
I think Gertie's thought is immediately like, okay, cool. This is a pretty secluded place. You probably feel pretty like comfortable with things being everywhere, given the state we've seen things. It's not like they're trying to hide things, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, but if there's something really important or something they wanted to hide, where would I put it? It would be like under and or in the mattress, under the bed, potentially, like maybe also checking out for loose floorboards if I don't find anything.
Cool. So roll me a perception or investigation check.
Perception.
Marley, you look like you're ready.
Disturbed?
To say something. Oh, okay.
13.
13. You don't notice anything in particular. You do find like a small quartz vase that appears to just have like rolled into the corner under the bed. But nothing else.
Okay.
Marley is gonna try to get everybody's attention and be like, this is bad. This is
Yoink those
really
boots.
bad.
Okay, you yoink the boots.
So they look
Putting on
nice.
the boots.
You said they look nice.
I
I'm putting them on.
Okay, you're gonna put them on.
Yeah.
Cool. So what you have is the boots of smuggling.
Yeah, magic boots. That's what
Yeah.
I'm all about.
In the left boot, there is a 6 inch cubic interdimensional space in the heel that you can use to smuggle small objects undetected.
I don't
It's
have
attuned to
anything.
you, and the space will only open for you. So.
I put some fucking potato chips in that thing.
Oh my god.
That's
These
my
are the
secret
recipes for
snack
that.
compartment.
Fucking God.
Like literally everyone's talking and Kingsley's just like, uh-huh. I put a small stash of potato chips in there until I can think of something else to put in there.
Excellent.
Whoa.
It'll be all fun and games when y'all are starving and I've got boot chips.
Like
Good
2 of
berry
them.
makes you full for 24 hours.
So Marley is gonna point to the map where it says Tree of Time. Like, okay. So this is bad because there's a tree, right?
Uh-huh.
Trees have leaves, and when the last leaf falls off of this tree,
Mhm.
we all go to sleep forever and don't wake up.
Seems pretty
So,
chill.
Yep. So there's people guarding it. But if the person who was here is looking for that tree, I mean, they use things that make people bleed forever until they die in whatever
Hold-
they did in the other room. So they're probably not up to good things, and that's probably why all the rivers are bad.
So do you think that they're poisoning the river so that it poisons the tree of time and then kills the tree and puts us all to sleep faster?
I don't know if there's a river near the tree. I don't know if they
Well, there wasn't a river in the forest until
But
we
if
saw it.
They may have maybe they made all the leaves, enough of the leaves fall off. If that's what happened, I don't know, but we need to go find the tree.
We need to stop the river.
We need to go check on the tree. If the tree goes, no matter what happens to the river, we all go to sleep and don't wake up.
Right, but we're close to the source of the river. And if we don't even, what if we get all the way to the tree and by the time we get there, the river is what's damaging the tree and then it's too late anyways? Shouldn't we stop the river and then find the tree?
If the river's affecting the tree, then it serves to reason that if we go to the tree, we'll find part of the river.
Right,
That's
but we need to,
what
but we
I'm
can probably
thinking.
stop the river at the source.
I think we should find the tree.
I'm
If we
pretty
find the
sure
tree,
we should
and
find
we
the
could, we could
tree.
stop it from connecting with the tree at the tree at least.
And we
Okay,
could
you know what? I'm
also-
gonna go with
So-
you.
So are the rest of you looking at this map as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oswald's
Yeah,
looking
we're
at
all
the map.
staring at it now.
Cody's gonna want to study the map.
Okay. Kingsley.
Yep.
On this map, you're looking. There's a lot of words. There's a lot of things. The thing that jumps out to you is that at the end of the river, that goes out into the woods,
Mhm.
there's an X on the map. It says Careth's Grove. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you immediately recognize this because your whole childhood you were trained being a pronghorn.
Pronghorn.
Pronghorn. Careth is the primary deity of the servants. He is a great white stag that is the deity of life and growth. And there is somewhere in the Humblewood a grove that is his home. And you know that no one can find it unless Careth wants them to be able to find it. And sometimes very, sage, wise, older pronghorns journey into the deep part of the Humblewood, hoping that Careth will grant them an audience with him and that they will be able to see him. But that almost never happens.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
What-
Okay.
What are we thinking?
So the river, so this is,
How-
so the river on the map is clearly the Black River that we've been,
Well, you see there's the waterfall next to the bandit house.
Right,
It's
and
marked, and then it goes down into a river that goes and ends in Careth's Grove.
okay. So this river is going to a place called Careth's Grove. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it.
I know
But it's-
Careth.
You know Careth?
Not
Like personally?
No, we know hey, how are you? But he's part of the story with the tree. He's the one who made the people protect the tree.
Okay, I think this river is trying to poison his home.
Oh.
Whoa, I
So
wonder if his home is the tree.
nobody's protecting
No, his
the
home
tree.
isn't the tree. He protects the
So
right.
it's
His
just
home's
try-
not the tree in the
this
legend,
thing is
right?
just
That's not how
trying
that.
to
No.
ruin
He
everything.
set up the people who are protecting the tree. They did an uh-oh, and he was like, your job now is to protect the tree because they tried to take from the tree.
Right, but if
So
they
he made him
kill,
protect it.
if Kareth is taken out, then the protectors probably aren't.
They're probably I don't
I feel
know.
like this river's trying to kill, and I don't want to say this lightly because I'm not really that religious anymore, but like still my God, we're made in his image, and this river's trying to go to his house.
So kill the great tree, kill your god, kill all the people.
Profit?
I don't know how much profit there'll be left if everyone's asleep forever.
No,
It's a
I think
big,
this
big
is
house with
not
lots and lots of
profit.
food, a big table. No, nobody,
God.
no one's religious
I know
enough. All right.
that reference.
Hey, Jesus kids!
Can we get like a red noses reference command? There'll be,
Only
like,
because
3
I made a
minutes
reference to a
'Cause
Christian
you may-
children's
I'd
song.
say, like,
Okay. Gertie,
Yes.
you see in the like little you're poring over the desk now, going through the scrap papers and stuff like that. And you find a piece of scrap paper that mentions a portal. It just says the portal to the tree. However, Marley's talking about like some tree or whatever.
Oh.
So you assume that there must be a portal to this tree.
Okay. So I think Gertie would just like take this. Can it be like a comically small scrap of paper?
Oh yeah, just like a piece of parchment that got torn
Yeah.
off of something else.
And I think Gertie's gonna be like, "Hey, Marley, does this mean anything to you? Is there like a portal to get to the tree?" And I'm gonna pass it to Marley.
I don't know. Maybe. Could that be what the thing in the other room is? Does it?
No,
does
I
it
think
have,
that's
like,
just a
starting
trap.
ending point.
Does what have a starting and ending point?
Like, does it just say like portal to the tree, or is it like on the map that there's a portal?
No, this scrap of paper says portal
Okay,
to the tree.
it's just that.
On the map, there's just like tree of time ?
Do they?
How
Oh.
far apart is Kareth's grove and the tree?
So the Kareth's Grove is at the end of the river. Okay. And Tree of Time is at the opposite end of
so
the river.
they're both
in
at
the
two
mountain.
different ends, right?
Question
Yeah.
mark. They're both at two different ends.
Okay. Do they think that if they like f- up Kareth, that it'll be easier for them to get to the tree? Is that the plan?
There's no one guarding it.
That's what I guess. I mean, there's still people guarding it.
Right, but like they'd be sufficiently weakened if the god that assigned the guardians of the tree were, oh boy.
I mean, okay, let me talk about the story for just 1 minute, because I think it might connect to why the river is dead stuff.
Uh-huh.
So there's this hedge, right? And they were really sad because they lost their like lover and they wanted to bring them back. So they stole things from the tree to bring them back. So those are the two who are guarding the tree because that was their punishment. And they
Oh,
were
is that why necromancy is a big no-no?
So maybe that's why the river's doing part of dead. I don't.
So the person went to get their lover back and they wanted to steal something from the
did.
tree
They
of time and they stole it.
the
and they brought their
leaves,
lover
and
back.
they were successful. Yes.
And then Kareth forced them to guard the tree as punishment for that. And those two have been
Because-
guarding the tree this whole time
Why didn't they punish them? Because they stole from the tree?
for stealing from the tree.
Because stealing from, if all the leaves are gone from the tree, we all go into endless sleep, and they took some.
So the issue isn't that they used necromancy. The issue is that they stole from the tree, and therefore the inherent evil isn't necromancy itself.
But
Sure,
it was
that
a result
yeah,
of the bad, maybe.
but they
But
probably
the
are still
river's
upset at
also
necromancy in
doing dead
general.
stuff.
Okay,
It's
I'm just
bringing
I
dead
feel like I
stuff
got
back.
wrapped all up in this and I don't know why
Wait
it
a minute.
happened still.
I think we all got wrapped up in
We
this.
need- Do we think that maybe?
But I'm doing
maybe there's
necromancy
a
now.
portal?
Do we find the portal? Do we?
Do you think the portal's at the Grove? Because we can't
don't-
go both ways. We have
Well,
to either go to the tree or the Grove.
Well,
To the tree.
but I feel like if we help Kareth can probably get us to the tree.
But what if
Being
Kareth's
a
already
god.
dead?
Wow, why would you say that?
Because I'm doing necromancy by accident.
Why would you say that to me, right? Why would you say that out loud? That's a horrible thing to say. Kareth's fine. Kareth's in danger.
I really
Oswald, do you? This might be nothing. Do you know what all of your family members are up to? Did anybody lose anybody?
Not recently, not that I know of.
Okay, I'm trying to.
I
think
mean,
of how
obviously-
you might be connected to it.
I don't think it's me. I think it's the world. Like, I draw my magic from the planet.
And the planet being in trouble has given you new powers that you weren't privy to before.
Exactly.
No, that makes sense.
We should
Because,
check
you
on
know,
the tree.
weird things happen to me, but like, that's one of the things I've heard that some sorcerers deal with. But necromancy all of a sudden is not something that just happens.
Yeah,
So-
and I'm conflicted, gang.
There's another piece. Sorry.
Oh,
There's
okay.
It's a big story. When they stole stuff, he left his home to go get it from them. So it's
Uh-huh.
possible that if this person or whatever it is took from the tree, that Kareth went after them, and that's why there's nothing in the grove. So he might not be in trouble. We definitely need to
But
check
then
on-
why are they poisoning the river that leads directly to the grove?
I don't know.
Like, I know I ran away from home and all, but if I'm responsible for letting the
Well,
god of my
let's
people die, my mom's
go-
gonna be so pissed.
Can I do something real quick?
Yes, Gertie.
Can I, looking at the map and remembering, because I did look at the river, I saw which way it was flowing. I
Mhm.
like saw the actual frog situation. We know that it's flowing away from the mountain, correct?
Yes.
Which means that if the tree is at the top of the mountain, presumably, it could be the thing that is then causing the necromantic will go to the grove.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Okay,
tree being
so-
poisoned could be poisoning the river.
That's what. Yes, this is what Gertie is reasoning out loud. I'm actually not doing a check.
Okay.
Because I thought I was gonna have to do a check, and I remember there was a waterfall and how gravity works. Because I'm fucking.
I was like,
brilliant.
Gravity do be
It
like
can't
that.
work road both ways. That's what I was going to suggest for you.
So what I'm thinking is, from what I can tell, here's the issue, right? You have your god, your people's god, that you're actively concerned about. You have the tree that is your people's tree, but also apparently all of our trees that could cause big death, big bad sleep times. One is actively potentially flowing towards the other. If we stop the flow of the bad towards your god, then maybe that's the most effective solution regarding protecting both.
Gertie
If-
is an expert on wetness. So
We just need a big magical earthen kegel to stop the flow.
No, that's no.
Why are you like this?
Ah.
I'm gonna X that just while I'm on the computer.
Now
That's
he's the
fair.
things underneath
I
us that say our
know
names.
that
Can it
that's
just
going
say
to get-
expert on wetness.
That's gonna be those two lines
That's
are gonna
going
be
to
in the trailer.
clip. It's just everything is awful.
Oh god. Okay, so we think the tree then might be farther up the mountain. Potentially.
Is that what I'm seeing on the map?
I mean, there's a question mark next to Tree of Time, but basically what you see is there's this bandit hideout is crudely drawn on there, and then through the other room, the armory room, where you
Mhm.
saw there was this other door, you see that there's like a series of tunnels that leads to a room at the end of it where there's clearly labeled Tree of Time ?
Okay.
Oh.
Does the hand does it look like the piece of parchment I found that says portal to tree match up with any other piece of paper I'm seeing as if it was torn from it?
No.
Should we just go then through the tunnels in the map and just see what happens? I guess. Like, I feel like that's the quickest route to anything
If
here.
there's portals, we should take them because I believe that time is short. I literally mean time is short for my whole life. So, like, sticking around and taking long journeys is probably not that good for my back or my knees.
No, that's fair. There's just no there's no thing that says where the portal is, but if it's saying that we can go through the house and there's tunnels that will lead to Tree of Time, should we just go that way?
Well, should we? One room has a floor that disappears.
Yeah, we should check all the doors.
I wonder if we should check the other side to just make sure there's nothing that tells us anything else, and then we do that. Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
I think Gertie's gonna turn to Kingsley and be like, I know this is the best choice because we're the closest to this option, but if anything happens, I will spend the rest of my life trying to help you avenge your god. Let's go!
I'm not a vehicle for vengeance, but I appreciate the thought. Let's check the other door.
Okay, which door are you checking?
We have to find a way to get. Let's blast the fucking door on the other side of the false floor.
Yeah.
Oswald, this is all you, baby.
Go! And Oswald just starts blasting. So yeah, and then I started blasting.
Okay. This is a very large, heavy door.
I got cantrips for days, baby.
Just gonna sit there and
Cantrips
blast
for
it down.
days.
All right, so you all sit there for
We firebolting this door?
10 minutes watching Oswald shoot fireballs across.
I'm helping. No, I'm firebolting as well.
Okay,
We did
5
just like the potato chips, baby. Just like the potato chips.
Oswald
Gertie and Marley are just eating the chips in the back.
Y'all are like out of potato chips now. You're gonna have to go.
No,
back
we're
to the
not.
kitchen
I
and
got
get
a
that
boot
barrel.
full.
A potato chip that never ends.
I need to find out the magic that's replicating. I need to find out the magic that's replicating potatoes in the barrel and put that in my boot so it replicates potato chips forever.
Yes.
That's
New side quest.
expert level thinking. Okay, so
I'll roll off screen for that.
great. Y'all eventually blast through this door, and on the other side of it is bright daylight and a very narrow ledge of rock.
Huh.
Are you gonna jump over?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we could jump it without worry.
Cool. You jump over. You see that Oswald sees very quickly that the little like ladder, the little like cuts in the rock that sort of like formed to make
this was the front door.
comes up here. And as you look over, you see very, very large nests on some ledges further down the rock. And you see some skeletal looking griffin birds roosting.
This is the wrong
in
way.
those
Let's just
nests.
go.
Yeah,
It's the wrong way.
This was the other option.
This was it. This was the front door trap. The like, oh, you came into my house and you fell through the hole trap. Let's just go. This ain't it, fam.
Yeah, we're gonna yeet. We're gonna yoink.
Gonna yoink back, yeet forward, 2 steps, yoink back.
Yeet, yoink, bye.
Great. Yo, peace out.
I yeet
now what?
forward, I take 2 yoinks back.
Go
We work together with a murder cat. Dang.
No, that's the trailer.
And there's another one that Rhett doesn't get.
Wait, that was a reference to?
It's a song.
Hey, we're 2 from 20.
Okay.
All right, so
What are y'all doing?
let's go through the door in the armory.
Okay. So, door in the army's closed. Y'all gonna blast through that one? Like, what are you doing? Like, what's your game plan?
Does it? Okay, check it for I'm gonna check it for traps.
Okay.
just gonna
We're learning.
23.
There are no traps. on
I
this
open
door.
it.
Okay. There is another path, a little tunnel that's very similar. to the one that you came up through the mountain in, that stretches in front of you into the darkness.
Darkness. This again.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess we go in.
And we're going to make sure to check for any kind of step-based issues.
Yes.
Oswald lights a torch.
Wait, it's dark?
Yeah, it's a dark tunnel.
Did we open the door for the cat?
My cape is lit up.
Oh, shit. Oswald turns around and goes and gets the cat.
Okay, are you going to try to persuade Sky to come with you or what?
Give her some chips.
I will give chips. I will roll animal handling. And if Sky doesn't want to come, then Sky can move in here.
All right, roll with advantage because she's calmed down some.
And she has chips.
Maybe make some more chips while you're
Listen,
there.
kitty.
Get the barrel. I want to study it.
I want to see you
Oswald
live
can't carry this barrel.
happy
He
and
weighs like
free.
2 pounds.
Kingsley goes and gets the barrel.
So I need you to come with me so we can make sure that you live happy and
All right,
free.
so you're going to carry the barrel.
If I dump all the potatoes out of the barrel, what happens?
Just more potatoes keep coming and keep coming.
How do I put this in my boot?
17.
17. All right. Sky will follow you cautiously, eating potato chips.
If I cut a little bit of wood off and take a quick second to fashion a small 6-inch box and then put that in the space in my boot,
Oh
will
my
a tiny
God.
potato form in the box?
Red, when you made this
Roll an
campaign,
Arcana check.
did you think we were going to get stuck on potato chips?
20.
All right. You see a tiny spud starting to form.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
This is fucking amazing.
Done. I do it. I make the tiny box and I put a tiny replicating a box of unlimited potatoes in the 6-inch
Okay.
smuggler
It's
space.
very small. It's like the size of a large marble, but it appears to be growing.
Hell yeah. We take them out one by one. We can grow potatoes whenever we want.
I love this. This is one of my favorite things that's ever happened in any game I've ever played.
I'm gonna write that down as
Fish.
boot of infinite tiny taters.
Tiny taters! I'm thrilled. Oh, wow.
Taters precious. We have infinite taters.
We've once again caught up to the crying from laughing. Tapping, so we're good.
So Red, did you see this happening with your potato bucket?
Yeah, it was on my list. Y'all don't even know all the things you didn't find. All right.
I
let's
can't
go.
wait.
Oh my God. Okay. Specifically, I did not see the boot and potato chip combo, but love that.
I'm a tinkerer, baby. I tinker. Oh yeah, we do have a magic sham wow. Thank you, Londell, for reminding us.
No, you didn't make one. You just.
I thought we just said it was in the world now.
No.
All right, long-term project.
Yeah, that's a project for tomorrow.
Gertie's
All
gonna
right.
take the front.
All right, let's start traversing down this this path. You grabbed a torch, or you lit your torch?
I have
Yeah.
the cape lit, but did you get the
Of
cape?
course, I took a torch.
The kitty's
Yes.
following.
The kitty's
Okay.
following.
Gertie can
Oswald.
see in the dark, right?
Sup? I got that dark vision.
And Kingsley pops on his goggles.
Got it. All right. Everyone just all roll me a group perception check.
Great.
Oh no.
I love that. I love that.
That's my bad one.
I'm
Listen, I rolled
consistent.
animal
Oh,
handling. That was
Never
bad.
mind, it was a nat 20.
Oh,
All right.
I was not
Minus
nat
1.
20, but I got a 20.
But-
this is my
Okay.
best one. I got an 11.
So Marley and Gertie, you're not doing so hot, but Kingsley and Oswald. Okay, Oswald. So no, Kingsley, you had the nat 20. Cool.
Mhm.
All right, so you go down the tunnel a little ways, and this like mostly follows the outline of the map. You enter this large room that's got these like very old stone pillars on either side, and it's like completely empty. It doesn't, there's no bandit furniture here. It may have been like a storage room or something like that, Kingsley, you're not sure, but it's like totally empty, and you like follow along the corridor further. However, then Kingsley, as you're walking, you look over at the wall, and you just like notice like near the ground, there's like a bit of like a lip in the stone, for lack of a better term, just a little crack, like where the stone should meet the floor.
Ooh, it's a door. There's a little crack here, like it should. The wall doesn't go all the way down. There's a little space. He says to everyone, "Hello, friends."
I mean, Oswald's just like, I can't fuck it.
I wouldn't ask you to fuck it, Oswald.
No, Oswald's just like,
You already have a lot of children and grandchildren and great.
You have enough kids.
Does it match the map?
No, this is not on the map.
Oswald was just gonna go in and check it, and that's
You're
just
gonna go in and check it? How are you gonna go in?
you said it was.
Does it lift if I get my fingers on it? Does it?
Is it a crack that we can get under? Like Oswald's
Okay,
not very
Kingsley,
big.
you're gonna put your fingers under it?
Fucking fine at this point. Like, it was this hidden. If
Cool.
someone's put a trap on it, I deserve to be hurt.
So you feel around and you feel a little latch, which you pull on, and then the whole rock just like swings out slightly, and that is a door that opens. And
Doors open.
in this small room.
I'm nailing you. Look, when we're not fighting things, I'm fucking great at this. So remember that. This is why I left the murder, Oswald. Murder, not good at. Everything else,
Oh my God, painting pirate.
Very proud of you, Kingsley. Very proud.
thank
Alright.
you.
So, in front of you, you see that there is a small stone table with a wooden chest on it and a carved bone statue of a Vulcan.
Of a what?
Of a Vulcan.
I thought you said a Vulcan. I was like, what world are we in?
Live long and prosper,
aka
motherfuckers.
The Fox people. Fox people. Who are frequently bandits, Kingsley.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of the Vulcan. Okay, so there's a table with a carved statue of Vulcan on it.
And a chest.
And a chest. Okay. Arcana, check for traps. I'm checking for traps in here now because I've seen Indiana Jones.
Okay, cool. Roll me an Arcana check.
I don't know if I'm checking for
Or
magical traps or
investigation
physical
or, like,
traps. I'm going to go with an
whatever you-
investigation.
Okay, physical traps.
18.
You do not see any physical traps.
Well, fucking while we're here, 13 on magic.
Okay, you don't notice anything magical either.
I open the
I
chest.
Also do our
Cool. Sure, Marley.
Yeah,
Alright.
it doesn't mean never mind.
So, Kingsley.
What is magic?
As you open the chest, you feel
More boots,
prickling
more
in
boots.
your hands.
Son of a bitch.
And they're now glowing a fluorescent red.
Hey guys, should I be concerned about this?
Arcana check? I don't know Arcana. This
Wait,
is
this-
instinctual.
Are these the mushrooms?
Ooh, 15 on Arcana check though.
Nice.
I don't know what to do
It
with my
seems
hands.
to be like some kind of is it enchantment? Illusion?
Enchantment.
I've been literally caught
It
red-handed.
appears to be
Enchantment?
cosmetic.
Stop.
Yeah. It appears to be
Enchantment.
cosmetic.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm not
Okay,
getting
so
the
I-
vibe of harm. I'm getting
Not like
the vibe
danger,
of-
but just like this is. Oh, it's like when you pull the fire alarm and then it sprays you, so they know who pulled the fire alarm. Is it like that? Does it feel like that? Oh well, fucking I opened the chest the rest of the way. Then fuck that.
Cool. So inside the chest, you find
Second boot.
wand of fireballs.
Oh
Hey,
well.
You
Does anyone see me
find-
I
find
like
that?
sticks.
I don't know. Marley's like right there looking. at
If
the
you're
chest with
opening
you.
a chest, Oswald's like, this is the part that adventuring has been told to me about. It's about
Okay.
finding the treasures.
So we find a wand of fireball. Is there anything else in there?
273 gold pieces.
Oh,
That's bad math for me. Hold on. All right, 68 each.
I got the magic stick.
I immediately split that up and give each person 68 gold.
Great.
Cool.
And there's like, and me 69 gold because fucking nice.
There is a small red towel neatly folded in one corner. And embroidered on it is, in gold embroidery thread, it says instructions. Wear on head in case of mind flayer attack.
Okay, I mean, I like that, but I thought it was a sham wow.
Me too.
I was so excited.
You'd be worried about a mind flayer?
Okay, so there's a red cloth that says wear on head to protect from mind flayer. Great.
Yep.
And there's a wand of fireball, gold, and anything else?
Yep. And there is a very, very old copper coin. It's a little larger than the rest. That dates back to the very, very founding of the Alderheart, which is like the largest city in the entire Humblewood.
Okay. So here's the thing, gang. I split up the coins. We're going to deal with this Vulpin statue in a second. I split up the coins. Great. I've got a wand of fireball here that does fireballs. And like part of me thinks that like one of us who's not as good at magic spells that do damage should hold that. Points wand at face. Just like
I don't care.
points
about
wand back
that.
away from face.
So
Give
That's how
me the
Kingsley
stick.
died.
Give me the stick.
You are a sorcerer.
Yes,
Y'all
but
should-
I don't
y'all should-
have fireballs.
Well,
have
neither do
fire.
I.
I don't need it.
We both have fire bolts.
You have a magical creature that you can control. Give me the stick.
Gertie, do you want the stick?
No, I
Gertie,
want
do you want the stick?
No, I want
Oh,
the
here.
coin.
Kingsley tosses the coin to Gertie.
Thanks.
You've been very mean to me, which doesn't make me want to give you this.
But
Me?
you have the chip shoe.
I literally
And?
came up and comforted you, buddy.
Yeah, but you did the whole murder thing, and just because you say sorry doesn't mean I'm not hurt by it.
Oswald is trying. He's struggling a little bit, but he is trying, and
All
he
right,
has tried to
here's-
fix it.
Here's the deal. Why don't we, every day, we switch who has the wand? You can have it today, and tomorrow I can have it.
I said share custody. It's not.
You have the chip boot.
Sharing is caring. Let's go.
Can I have the chip boot? Will we
No,
swap?
fuck you. This is my chip boot. It's too big for you. You could fit your entire body in the boot, Oswald.
Excellent.
This is how
That
we
sounds
die.
even cooler. I was just wearing a piece
and
of
he just-
armor.
Like Kingsley just drops the wand and is like, if I die because I don't have any spells to use, I'm going to remember this, but fine.
If you die because you don't have any spells to use, you have a magical cat creature that should protect you. My
Yeah,
cat
it doesn't
creature is
work
not
every time.
magical, and he might eat me.
I would
She
just
might
like
eat
to
me.
say that we don't have a very collaborative spirit right now, and it
Gertie?
might bite us in the fucking ass.
Gertie,
So,
team building, not the time.
I'm just
Gertie
saying,
is a community
y'all
player.
gotta work your shit
Gertie.
out.
My ass is very small, so if something bites me, it's probably a bug. Otherwise,
Okay,
it
you know
probably
what?
bite me entirely.
Gertie,
Fine. Gertie is right. Marley
You
is
did
right. You
good.
can have the wand. You're right. I have the chip boot. That's not fair because my chip boot's so great at chips.
Sphinx roll. Thank you.
Gertie is great though, because Gertie, you were like, oh my god, you need to be friends. And they got so focused on not being friends that they worked together. You did good. Okay, let's go.
Anyways, I pick up the statue.
Okay. What do you want to do with it?
I don't know. Is it anything? Is it just a statue sitting on a table?
It looks like a very nice statue. It might be worth something to
Throw it in my
collector.
bag.
Great. Okay.
Love
You're
you,
already
Dimples.
caught red-handed. Listen.
Gertie is actively taking a drink from her flask.
Oswald is just looking at you. It's like, I won't make a bandit joke. I won't make a bandit joke. I won't make a bandit joke. I won't
Are you
make a
saying that
bandit
out
joke.
loud?
If Gertie hears you saying that out loud, she will not like elbow you in a way that will not hurt you.
Are
but will
y'all
say Oswald.
continuing on as you squabble?
Yes.
All right.
And Kingsley's like, yes, I was a
This-
bandit. Yes, we stole stuff. Fine.
This tunnel slopes downwards into the mountain. You continue on for I
We're
don't
going
know,
down,
maybe another
Marley.
hour or so. And you start to hear the sound of water again. And you emerge into this large cavern, again with the stalagmites, the stalactites all around you. And in the center of the cavern, you can see, because it's not as big as the other one. Well, those of you with dark vision can see. It's only 50 feet across or whatever. It's almost circular. And in the center, there is this pool from which water is like welling up and like running out into like a narrow channel that disappears into the rock. And on the back wall of this room, there is a large mural of servants standing in like full well, Kingsley, you would recognize this, like full ceremonial gear for like important rites of passage and religious ceremonies and things like that. And there is in the center of this mural this woven door that all of the servants are standing around. And in the keyhole, there is a large golden key that's just sticking out of the door.
I mean, we probably should turn this, but there's no guarantee what's going to happen. This is a lot of, I mean, you have eyes, servants. This is very, oh, well,
I want to be on a mural.
one day, if you adventure enough, buddy, I bet you will be on one.
Or I'll be on a mural because I died. So, you
Well,
know.
we all deserve 2 murals, one for our one for our heroism and one for our death.
I mean, murals also are something that's gonna outlive. You're probably gonna outlive you anyway. Like a piece of art like that, unless it's purposely destroyed. So you know that kind of makes sense that it would be. Let's turn the key.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't do
well,
words.
let's turn the key, I guess. What could
All
possibly go
Can
wrong,
I
right,
check
gang?
for traps first, please?
What traps are you checking for?
I don't know. Is it booby trapped? Are we
The
gonna just
murdery
fucking
kind.
die?
Okay, roll me to find out.
Which thing?
You're going to have us checking for traps at
Roll for
every
murder.
single thing you put now.
I mean,
There's a
what are you
check it.
checking? Like physical traps, roll investigation. Magical traps, roll arcana.
Okay, both are bad.
I'll roll Arcana if you want.
I got 12 for
Your
investigation.
Arcana is probably going to be better than mine.
No, it's not.
I got a 17 for Arcana.
Here we go.
Kingsley, you can tell that this entire key is magical.
Yeah, I figured the
deeply
key was magical, but not a trap.
You know what? Gertie, if this is
Just-
cool, the
let's
group is
just-
gonna say,
Kingsley
"Fuck
turns
it,"
the key.
and- oh, damn it. That's what I was going to do. Fine.
Yes, Gertie.
Kingsley's like, it's my
just
people, it's my
go.
thing. I don't know, maybe
That's
being a
fine, no,
servant will
that's fine,
help.
No, that makes sense. Go ahead. Do it.
I just figured it might not
Alright.
hurt me because I'm
no,
servant.
Go
I
ahead,
just,
it's fine. Go ahead.
do you want to turn the
Cool.
key? I'm
No,
sorry.
don't. Go ahead. It's fine.
Okay, Kingsley turns the key.
Great. We'll find out what happens next week.
Nice.
So thank you to everyone who joined us and for the raids, for the subs and the follows. We appreciate you all, even though it's hard to give the shout outs. We know Critical Role is starting in or
Now.
has just started basically. But before you go, stick around for a few minutes to hear about what our awesome cast and crew does on their own channels, and give them a follow, please. So, Kingsley.
Hi, I'm Josh, and also BlueBardsCastle on Twitch, Twitter, and all those good things. I'm a variety streamer focusing mostly on RPGs and roguelikes, but for the next 2 weeks, I am raising money on every stream for Stop AAPI Hate, a wonderful organization that is dedicated to categorizing hate incidents against Asian American and Pacific Islanders, and more importantly, helping to support those people financially with mental health opportunities, all sorts of great stuff. So you can find me for the next 2.5 weeks raising money for that on my channel. And yeah, that's me.
Wonderful. Gertie.
I am Gertie or Ashley or Odabuff. Depends on where you're looking. My pronouns are she, her. I am BlueBard's partner. I'm often, hanging with him doing streams there. Maybe I'll start streaming my own. Who knows? I don't know. But when I'm not doing that, I'm doing opera things or, just trying to hang out with good people like these people and y'all hanging in chat. That's me done.
Great. Marley.
Oh, hello. I am Word Fangirl, literally pretty much everywhere you can look. I'm a streamer here on Twitch. I do first playthroughs in nostalgia games. This Saturday, we're starting Okami and then Stardew on Sunday. Yeah, we're doing, the community requested my next 7 games that I'm playing, like I'm doing one each week. So we're going to see how that goes. And if I like it, I'll continue and it'll be great and chaotic because chaos and kindness are what we do.
Woo. That's wonderful. I also want to say a special shout out to our mods who are in chat tonight, doing work and making sure everyone has a good, safe time. Thank you to Lonzo and Dazbiff. Please shout yourselves out. They are also both streamers and have great content and cultivate wonderful communities. Alonzo is raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia this month. Yes, right? Chop.
Yes.
And Dazbiff is a very pro moderator who is not paid, but spends a lot of time and effort making sure that various communities are safe spaces, particularly for marginalized people. And we appreciate him very, very much.
He's the best.
He is awesome.
He also makes sure we eat.
He also makes sure we eat constantly.
Yes. And he is fundraising for Able Gamers tomorrow morning, which is awesome. Please go and support him.
I was just about to add that part.
And thank you for following New Eye. And this is Dimples and Dice's channel, Oswald.
That's me. I'm Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. You can find me here doing stuff like this on many days. You can also find me over at Rolling These 20s, where we do Dungeons and Dragons and Vampire the Masquerade. We are all POC group over there. So if you're looking for POCs who play tabletop games, look no further than me and my friends over at Rolling These 20s. Alonzo Gonzo is also part of the Rolling These 20s crew. We took this week off, but we will be back next week with more gaming, fun time shenanigans. And I will be back with my favoriteest robot artificer fighter of obnoxious awesomeness, Matrix. But tomorrow you can catch me here at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and I will be doing some Hades speed runs.
Ooh, we gonna get that time down.
We're gonna see if we get that time down. I am at 9:44, I believe. 9:40. 9:40. Thank you.
That's wildly impressive.
Truly.
I am Red, Dimples and Dice's wife. I do not have my own stream, but I am often here. And I will probably be running mini campaigns every other month. So please give me a follow on Twitter if you are interested in being considered for the mini campaign that will start in May, as I will be opening up applications again then. So that Dimples and I can make even more tabletop friends. And I may also potentially be running a long-term campaign on this channel eventually or more. I
also,
don't know.
do check her out on her channel. She is wont to stream at random times.
Yeah,
She
you
can be
streamed.
entertaining.
once in like the last year. Okay,
Just-
like
Oh,
that-
follow
Just-
so you'll know.
That's
Follow
more than a
just
lot
in
of people have
case.
streamed. Just follow
Listen,
her.
if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know if I'm gonna happen to go live on my channel. I'm only just chilling because I feel like being social, which is a very rare occurrence. Anyway,
It's been a
please
year.
give this channel a follow if you are not already followed. We like to have a good time here and like to include as many people as possible and are fun. And we will see you next week to find out what lies on the other side of this door that everyone has turned the key to, and whether
Some
or not
sort of
that's
time
the true
tree.
time.
Fuck.
And there will be Snorlaxes.
Oh, right.
There will be.
Oh
there will be
no! Do we
multiple
have to order
Snorlaxes.
Snorlax onesies?
There will be Snorlaxes.
I mean,
Whoops! All
obviously,
Snorlax.
more
Or
Snorlax is better.
Snorlaxes and potato chips.
Listen,
Oh, you
I'm gonna have
all
Get
you
potato
need.
chips for next week.
biggest fucking bag of
Crunching 'em.
potato chips.
Just crunching all night.
I'm gonna do crunches in the hamster, the chipmunk voice the whole time. Just
I wanna crunch these chips all night.
Is that a
Oh no! Nope.
Quick,
the
get one
Crest
more
Blast is
reference in.
done
Get
now.
one more reference before we raid. We'll hit
Go, go,
20.
go.
All right, it's time to raid Critical Role. We are late.
Bye.
We couldn't get to 20.
We'll start the next session off with
Nice time. We just started off confident already.
that.
We're gonna get it